Did y'all know Deltarune's tomorrow is in 3 days? So everyone on my timeline is now preparing for Deltarune Chapter 5 to come out. And I'm very, very terrified of that. Because I can't wait to watch a bunch of... They're gonna break this game to back and fro. I can't believe Deltarune tomorrow's in 3 days. The day that it actually is gonna be tomorrow, the 24th. It's on the 24th, right? That's on a Wednesday or a Thursday? Hold on. Wednesday. I have work on a Wednesday. I won't. So thank God I will be steering clear away from the spoilers and the travesty of that stuff and everything. But yeah, to anyone who's just playing the game super soon, just don't like this is just my one commentary. Just like don't spoil, or at least don't be heavy-handed into the spoiling context and everything. Because I mean, I get spoiled constantly, so I don't think it heavily matters at this point. But yeah. But hi everyone, welcome, welcome. It is Sunday. It's also Father's Day. Well, hold on. So we gotta hold on. I gotta swap my music. Give me my music. Give my music. Give my music up. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Let's swap to the different scene to do art and everything. But happy Father's Day. Happy Padre Papa Father's Day in general. Before we get started, it's the Day of the Dads. And by that proxy, somehow people don't care enough for it, but god dang it, I'm saying care for your dads, or father adjacent, or your grandpa, or your great grandpa, or someone who thinks is like a father figure to you. I don't know. Give them like some love or something. I don't know. But it is Father's Day. Though I am not though my baby, I am a father to my one only, which is my dog, and a mother. I'm their only parent. And though I am far, I still I'm gonna call my dad and make sure I can get him to FaceTime my dog so I can tell him what to say. But yeah, hope everyone's well. I feel wound, if anything. I feel way more better than I was since it was late night. I was trying to do in the morning, but I had to get rid of I had some massive storage stuff on my flash drive is slowly becoming full. It hasn't hit that part yet of being full, but we're at that era of uh-oh, I gotta quickly uh slowly delete a bunch of stuff. So I did on that, but I have to now buy a new flash drive, which sucks because I've used this sucker since my years of college, not high school. I lost my high school flash drive. So I can't wait to I have to now buy a new one. If dad is far away from home, that means he's a farther. Yeah, there. That means it's a time for dad puns. That means it's a dad pun. So you know what? I have a list of dad puns on my phone that I last minute actually was like, I want to do Tara. So every time I have a dad pun and dad jokes that are so bad, that are so dog water, that I will say them every minute. And it came from a couple of sites. So they're there. They're on my phone. I have them prepared. So I'm gonna do them every minute, every 30 minutes. So when the 30-minute mark hits, I'm just gonna read a random terrible dad pun. They're there, they're locked and loaded. Or every minute. Because goddamn, this is not my time. This is one thing I love. I fucking love dad puns. I really love dad jokes. They're like my my bread and butter. So I have some learned puns from my dad and grandpa. I did not learn them from my family, if anything. I just love jokes because I read too many Sunday comics, and my dad also was hella funny. But majority of my humor, 99%, I think, somehow stems from my grandma, and it's not even me being intentional. So I'm just oh, okay. But yeah, I have them locked and loaded, and so when 30 minutes hit, I'm gonna read off a couple of puns that are Terrible. They're terrible, but they're funny. And so I'm excited for that. That's my only dad treat to y'all. Because I'm not a dad. Well, I am a dad, but I'm not y'all's dad. Y'all have y'all own dads, if anything. So if y'all somehow see me as like a father figure, don't. Please don't. You're making a terrible mistake. I've been leaving to getting milk and cigs for like on and off and every time. I'm not the perfect father figure. I leave to get like cigs and milk. And y'all are like, Papa Kit, you finally came back. And I'm like, cool, awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna dip again. Uh like months ahead. So do not ever see me as a father. Gonna get the milk. No. I'm getting the special milk. The chocolate, no. I'm not getting the regular milk. I'm getting Nesquik's uh the strawberry milk, which I think is somehow, and I don't know if this is me. Okay, Nesquik. Nesquik, does everyone knows what Nesquik milk is, right? That's like not a non-mainstream. He's like, oop, he's there. Yeah, no, for real. That's literally summarize my stream in like a shell nut. I'm like there, and then I like disappear, and then I just come back surprised for like unexpected, like, oh my god, it's Christmas. Papa, Father Kitsune, you brought back the milk? I was like, yeah, I did, Jimmy. Anyway, I gotta go back. I gotta deal with some. I'm the gifted. No, it's no, well, see, at least I stayed a couple of days. The disappearing guy is just gone on impact. All right, there's a difference. At least I made my chance to try and like stay a bit, but I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna be consistent when I move in. I promise. I have plans for the future. God dang it, plans that I don't know when, but they are plans. I already talked about them, but I have the plans. One of which is I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, today we're drawing since it's I realized I've never done a beach art since I've streamed. I don't think I've done an actual proper like beach art, beach fit, beach whatever. So canonically I'm going to draw what I technically would wear at the beach, or at least what I the closest thing I would wear normally to like a beach if anything. It is so hard to find good bathing suits that are not like skimpy things. It's huge. It's future. It's a future. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, today we're drawing a beach fit because I don't think I'm gonna have a. I was planning to do a beach overlay thing, which I don't think I have. It was too big of a project, so we're gonna do a second thing, and I'm gonna draw an actual canonical beach fit that I would normally wear. This is if anything, but on top of that, when I do have that, I'm gonna have like a good basic plan reference. So that is the plan. And plus, I was able to I have gotten myself some swim trunks. Where we're moving to, there won't be like any body of water, or at least like a poolside. But I had the convenient idea to buy a kiddie pool and just slap some water in there and just sit out there in the sun and just like bake in there, if anything. And that'll be just be in like the elemental body of water, if anything. But I am planning to do something of the sorts of like that, and I'm a little excited. So depending on how stream goes, I might knock this out, if anything. But I am excited. Self-care already? We just got started. Well, thank you, I guess. Go in. I think I drink too much. Oh god. I almost choked. Oh god. Hold on, I almost choked. Oh great heavens. Thanks for the hydrate. Ugh. But yeah, so we're gonna draw something beachy because I miss the beach. I miss where I'm at. I was trying not to. It went down the wrong pipe. The water went down the wrong pipe. I almost like that's the worst feeling ever. Trying to drink normal water, and all of a sudden it just wants to like take another alternative route. Like, hey, let's go to this other place. How about the lungs and everything, and everything? I'm just like, don't. Which is kind of like apparently, and I don't know if this is like a theory. Someone told me there's a reason why whenever we get hiccups or something of the sorts, we like drink water automatically is because, and their theory is, since we are fish, well, we were fish, we just evolved ourselves to have like the needing to like have water, and so because of that we just, our subconscious thinks water is like a good way to return to fish or crab. I don't know. Where the other yeah, I don't like that feel. It hurts, it's a pain, and god dang it, I'm just like, there's like 1,000 other excess waters in there that I don't even know that are just surrounding my inside my pockets or evaporate. I don't know. But I that's what that was a theory someone said apparently, that because of the fact that, as I saw something with Homer. Ooh, ooh. I haven't seen much lizards where I'm currently at, which is sucky because the one time I saw some lizards was in my old hometown. We saw a couple of like, I don't know what the type they're called. They weren't baskless lizards, but they're like the normal like grayish to black lizards. Anyway, we saw a couple of them like outside my windowsill, and apparently there was two. And we didn't know what was going on, or I saw them, and I called, I think, my dad, and I was like, "Oh my god, there's," or my family I was like, "There's some lizards outside," and there one was on top of like a ceiling, like those ceiling I don't know what they're called, screen protectors, and the other one was kind of close to it, but they were slowly going towards each other. And then we realized they just started duking out with each other. We didn't know why, but we didn't. And it turns out that there was like, I think, a third lizard, which we assumed is the female. We couldn't tell, but those two lizards just started duking each other out immediately. And they were just like, like, holy shit. Like, they were, like, straight up fighting on the seal. They were, like, climbing. Like, lizard A was, like, running after the lizard on, like, the window seal was, like, running up towards, like, the one on the screen protector, and they were just going head to head, and we were just like, "Oh my god, this is, like, some violent lizard on lizard action and everything." Like, holy moly, like, wow. It was terrifying. It was cool, but it was terrifying to see because 'cause you're just like, "Uh-oh. Oh no." They were, like, fighting each other. Like, that yeah. Or it was kinda. We didn't know why. We didn't think it was like there was a female thing. We assumed it was a female, but we didn't, it looked exactly the same, and I mean exactly the same. So we don't know if there's like another male who just saw the others and was just like I'm not participating in this fight or anything, but it was scary. But we knew at least the one, I think the lizard, I don't know which lizard won. One of them walked away with like their tail cut in half or bitten half off. So one of them was a victor, and the other one went away like a little puss, like a little scaredy baby. But it was some scary lizard on lizard action, violence, and crime. All for what? To impress a lizard girl who probably will fall in love with another lizard. That's supposed to be fine, probably because of the post gave me cyberpunk vibes, probably because of Keanu Reeves. Does it? Does it? In a way? I don't know. I've never seen cyberpunk, so I can't really be like, oh yeah, it is, or yeah, I just oop 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 oop. Pros the get up samurai line. I've never seen cyberpunk, so I don't get that. Yeah, I've never seen Cyberpunk before. But I was like, yeah, I looked up like cute poses and I was like, I need a summer something. I want to draw myself looking good for the summer and looking semi cute because I want to look somewhat pretty, kind of, or handsome, or drop dead. And I'm not gonna say gorgeous. I'm not in that. I don't want to. Yeah, gorgeous. But yeah, I saw the picture. That was like the first thing I saw. I was like scrolling, like I was like opening on Pinterest. I was like, I need a good pose. Like last night before I did anything, and this popped up immediately. I was like, oh, that's the one I need. And I just blocked it in, booked it. Didn't even think twice of it. And the second thing I found like the perfect outfit to wear. So I found it's a simple one, but it's a cute one, and I think it's cute for me. It's giving Mercy from Overwatch vibes, especially the meme where Mercy appears in the light and did that pose. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I forgot. Isn't it like something special with Overwatch? There's like some cell. No, everyone I know is playing Overwatch. I've never played shooter games because yeah, I never played shooter games in general. I don't think I'm good at it. If I were to, I mean, one day I'll try. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll be like, I want to play Overwatch or Fortnite or I don't know, what's another shooter game that everyone plays? I'm more of a pacifist, if anything. I'm just like Overwatch 2 is now Overwatch. Oh, I forgot. Didn't they actually have Rivals? Yeah, Rivals. Rivals was one of them. Rivals is one of them. I don't think I'm good with shooter games, at least to me, because well, I'm already crappy when it comes to like PC gaming. I don't think I'm gonna be able to have that good mad skills if I'm ever doing uh uh like other things because I need a controller, which I do have. I'm just messing with it. But one day someone can train me to be like the master, which um to be semi okay, not good, but a semi it's okay. Kitsune training or trust me, I the training. Oh man, that day that training arc happens, man, it would be just a montage of me trying to learn the skills, and then immediately I'm just like, all right, now you know the skills. Now I'm trying to shoot the target, and I just fall on the floor. I'm just like, okay, like, is this a good? It's like no. But oh yeah, I was literally talking about Nesquik milk before earlier. I didn't have the chance to. So okay, so I don't know if anyone knows what Nesquik milk is, or if you are like, I don't know if it's like an American thing, but I feel like it's like a common thing. So Nesquik is like a very popular like milk for like kids to have. And I swear to God, and I don't know, this is not me like I swear, Nesquik strawberry milk specifically and their chocolate milk and like their flavored milk, those are addicted. Like those are really, really addictive. And I don't know how. They're so like the minute first off, they come like a small liter, like a one bottle liter, and they're like tiny. And so you think like, okay, I'm just gonna take a small sip. It's not gonna be too much of a hassle. And then immediately you take that small sip, you're like, okay, one more, just to like get out the way. One more, get out the way. And you're already complete with the bottle. Like you've already you would just tank down that bottle and you bought it too. So you're just like, what happened? It's such like an addictive flavor or something. I don't know why. And my second thing was like, why don't you just make it bigger? Or make it like a giant liter or something? Like, stop giving me the small ones because they're just making bank off of that, knowing darn well people will go back for more. Just make a giant container, like a gallon of them suckers. And then we'll just drink that from that and just stop because it's so addictive. Like I know it's so addictive. Even the memories on the first time of chocolate milk. So yeah, it's like there's like foods in the world that are like the kid version of that are so I don't know how to word these. Like there's like so many no wonder there was like a health thing when like the FDA was like, okay, we gotta cut back on some foods because all of these are like getting addictive to the point where I think our kids are gonna get like some they're like the candies from Jimmy Neutron. If you know that episode, then you know the episode. There's an episode in Jimmy Neutron where Jimmy and I think made like the perfect candy, and everyone in the town got crazy addicted to it. And so they went to Jimmy to try and like harass him to make more, and they just became uh like candy freakazoids or whatever. I don't know what episode it was called or the name, but it's something in the similar areas like that. That's like Netsquakes. That's the Scooby Doo gummies, essentially. If you have the Scooby Doo gummies, and I'm talking about the good ones, not the ones they rebooted, the ones that are uh they had like the everyone's semi clear, and then you have like the giant blue Scooby Doober. Or what was another vanilla wafers? Vanilla wafers were addicting. What else? I'm trying to think of like addictive snacks that I remember or that hit different. What else? What else? What else hit? Oh, oh, there's what was it? 3D fucking 3D. What was it? 3D Doritos. I don't think I've had. I think I've had like it one time. There was an era of like 3D there, or I think early 2000 where I think the people made like a 3D like puff up Dorito. Yeah. It was a real thing. See, I'm not crazy, but shout out to my 2000s who know this. It was like an era where the Doritos made like a 3D version of their Dorito chips, and they're just puffified. Think of Cheeto Puffs, and they were they were really good. They were really good. I personally like them, but it sucks. Like they're not it's got 3D. Must be tasty. Well, it's not. It's just the same. They're just the same, but it's the 3D because who would have thought to have Dorito? Who wants plain, boring 2D, barely not even fitting the whole airbag chips? Scoff, point, patooey. Nah, we need the 3D ones. That shows real power. That shows the realness of it all. Oh my god. It's the 30-minute mark. Hold on. Time for me to get some I'm gonna read up some three puns. Let me get some puns up. Alright. I don't have the redeem of the drum roll thing, so you just have to pretend that there is. Oh my god. Oh, there's one I Alright, so here's one. Uh why did the bicycle fall over? Because it was too tired. Ah, but Boomchi. I That's a classic. I say that too many times, like in my life, if anything. So, here's another. What do you call a pile of cats? The called. Thanks for the badoots, Madre. They're called meowtons. Meowtons. I was gonna think like a name for like a cat hill would be like, but I don't think there's like a good clever way. What did the triangle? Oh, here's the final one. What did the triangle say to the circle? it said, "You're pointless," and followed by the and I like that one because there's a video that I saw that was I think the exact image or of it, the like, "You're pointless," to the circle replying like, "39 buried, 0 found." And every time I hear that, I'm just like, I hate that. I like that one too specific. That one's too specific, and I like that one too much. It's 39 buried, 0 found. But yeah, we'll have another round of da puns. Da puns. But there was like yeah, but on the thing, there was like so many eras of like snacks and things that were like super cool at the time, but because they got discontinued for like health stuff and or violation stuffs, or like because well, no one's really gonna care enough about like that era of snacks, which sucks because they're not gonna be you can never bring them back. They'll never bring back the originals. And it's because of like some dumb thing like, oh, it's because there's too much. This is like the stupid like, too much of a good thing will ruin it. Like, yeah, no shit. There's moderation. Why do you think I still, to this day, hate that stupid Super Size Me th documentary that, uh that everyone in in health class had to watch? I hate that video because it really is just, like that is the most inaccurate video, to date. If In and Out became enemies, they need to pick a side. I mean, they have to pick a side, essentially. It's either are you in or are you out? Just like Mike and Ike when they had their breakup era, and everyone was like, "Are you Team Mike or are you Team Ike? Who are you siding with in the era of their breakup?" But there is a everyone knows what Super Size Me is. It's this stupid documentaries of the guy, I can't remember his name, but I don't care enough to care, who would basically like, McDonald's is unhealthy and people constantly go to eat there for like a lot of times. And I'm gonna prove McDonald's is unhealthy, and it sucks because the generation of kids today know more about fast food restaurants and McDonald's and everything else. And I'm sitting here like, well, yeah, they're kids. Who's the heck is little Timmy gonna? Who's Timmy gonna recognize? The Ronald McDonald or the 27th US president? Like, who's more recognizable to a kid's eye? And two, that guy was like, his whole thing was like, I'm gonna eat McDonald's every day, straight up, and I'm not gonna, it's gonna see the results of, how it's bad for you. And it turns out there is some health shit in the background. So it wasn't because he's been eating McDonald's every day, but apparently he had an alcohol substance. So every time he like there was like cuts in with like, eating with the doctors like you also have like some high level of like alcohol stuff like that's probably not important. I'm just like, bitch, no shit. You're like drinking while doing the thing. Like I would be sick. And it was on like even as a kid I called BS when I noticed there was in the second part where he threw up immediately and it was like this is the result of like 2 days of McDonald's. And I'm like, no, like, are you saying on that second are you telling me the second day of McDonald's, you're gonna be able to throw up? I don't think that's physically possible. I mean, if you have a weak stomach, yeah, but I don't legit think you can't do that. But I don't think that's like I don't know, but like it sucks because people are like taking from this like, yeah, too much McDonald's is like too bad. Like, yes, it is bad to have too much McDonald's. Like, there's health things, but you didn't go into the reason as to, why, like, families, like, there's so many family incomes who always decide to get fast food things. Why is that? There's like 1,000 reasons as to why. One, low income families. They don't have the chance to buy fresher produce to make the things because a lot of the things, and in that time, it was expensive. So now today it will also be expensive. Do you not know how hard it is to like get like eggs are like full double digits now? Two, neighborhood status. Majority of fast food places, and this is from a social class of food and science, so I have the notes to back up. There's way more fast fooding in lower income households, like around the corner, than anything higher up, because they know for a fact that, and there'd be more fast foods and less grocery stores in lower income house than lower neighborhoods, whereas there'll be more better fast foods, restaurant, not fast foods, supermarkets, and less fast foods. It's incomes and things. They know that for a fact. And they could drive technically, but there's already the hassle of like the working and double shift, and there's like 1,000 things towards it. And so the guy was just like a dick, was just being like, see, he's just too much. The kids today don't know about the greatness. I'm like, no shit, like, no child's gonna know, like, us, like, kids are gonna recognize more of a cartoon character mascot figure than someone real today. Like, why? Why? Like, I don't know. It just, like, that video irks me because people are thinking, like, yes, too much of a bad thing is bad. Like, of course it is. It's called moderation. Moderate your freaking health and stuff, man. Like, do you think, like, and he was just a dick. So he was straight up just like a dick in general. So fuck him. I know he's a terrible person. I don't feel remorse. Horizontal. But if you want to watch the video of just the whole thing, then be my guest. But it is the most inaccurate, like, depiction of anything. And I don't think he went into detail of, like, how can we solve this and how can we have this situated. I'm just like, I don't know. There's like, oh geez, I don't know. Maybe make affordable groceries. Oh man, but I have to like get that out the way. I just really hate people who are like, you gotta watch, like, you can't have too much of it. You can't have this stuff. It's bad for you. It's like, it's bad in moderation. That's why I don't care. I hate the people who are like, who are so like, oh man, you eat like insert fast food place here. You must be so like, or you must not care about your body. Like, I do care about my body. I eat other things. I don't wake up one day and be like, I want to get McDonald's for breakfast, and I'm going to go to Burger King for like my noodle snack, and then dinner, I want to try and grab some other things. Like, and there's like moderation. You need to moderate how much you eat, dude. Like, like, oh my god, oh my god. I could rant about that, like, because I already am food passionate, driven, and I know in moderation and health, but I'm also just like, dude, fucking, like, there's reasons. Like, oh my god. That's what this is. Exactly. And that's why we got like so many snacks and taken away. This segues back to what I said a statement. So many snacks getting taken away because the health people were like, this is gonna have problems. And yeah, like, how much having kids eat too much of that certain thing will have problems, of course. But it's the job to at least regulate from the parents to know how much how much the kids can handle, not to just, to shovel the entire thing. Like, oh my god, I don't know. But that's why there's like so many good snacks, I think, that are gone because, like, they could, if you could just like change a formula or something and make it like better. You don't have to just straight up like make it all, I don't know, uh change the formula, make it less. Don't try and change the whole thing. Don't get rid of it. That's the bigger thing. Like, oh my god. And that's why we have so many discontinued like snacks today, which sucks. It was, what else discontinued? Hold on. What other discontinued snacks can I like? Discontinued discontinued 2000s snacks. I mean, I already talked about my splint of Yogos. Yogos was like the one thing that I loved so much. And there's so many alternatives that are like, it is just like Yogos. I'm like, no, the hell it's not. I've seen the commercial. I know what the flavor is. It feels like joy entering my mouth and like having a party. Like it's a party in my tummy, and it's so freaking yummy, man. Like I know what the flavor is. I don't want these health versions. I don't want the alternatives. Like, oh my god. Like what is BuzzFeed? No, not BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed is no. And the thing is, there's so they have the formula. I just want someone, anyone at Kellogg's or anyone at the discontinued restaurants, please, you work there. You have the files. Just leak it out. Just leak it out. So that we the people can have it or something, man. It was up for bees. It's I thought it was when I was young, but it's a very crappy, sucky site who had like yeah, they suck. But no, we're not talking about BuzzFeed. I used to be like a huge heavy into BuzzFeed for their quizzes and things during 2000. I was just like, it was those stupid, like, what personality fits you right? Take these BuzzFeed quizzes and figure out what your personality is from just these alone. So what was it? What is the thing? What is the thing? So let's find a difference to those like you're gone forever. Don't ever dare say that. Or I mean, does BuzzFeed might have the thing, so who knows? They might be more than whatever they have accurate. Oh my god, Choco Tacos. Oh, so number one is Choco Tacos. I don't think I had Choco Tacos, but I know Choco Tacos was a huge thing. They're basically, and I watched Game Grumps did like an entire video on making like the Grumps making it. It's basically just a waffle. It's just a waffle cone, right? And then you are able to make like a little choco, like the ice cream's in the middle. Hi, Nina. We're talking about Choco Tacos. Nina, do you remember Choco Tacos? The discontinued snackage from Klondike and everything. We're just talking about discontinued snacks and everything. But for those who don't know, Choco Tacos it's a waffle cone, and depending on if it's homemade, you make like a waffle and you can make like your own little cones and everything. If it's from store bought, it's like a generic waffle cone. The ice cream's in the middle, vanilla, and then you have chocolate drizzle on top. And it was like a really good swirl and everything. It was delicious. Let me Google. It was like a crave because everyone loved Choco Tacos. They're like the McRib. Funny enough, they're like McRibs. They're really, really good. But they sadly have discontinued, which sucks. But Choco Tacos were like a really good, a little good treat. Good for like the summer. I think Klondike was the one who made them. How's it spelled? It's Choco. So it's Choco Taco. Choco Taco. Choco banana. Choco Taco. We're just looking up we're telling like dad jokes to pass the time and just like talking about shit up like um little things. So it was so delicious. So two was adult sours. I don't think I know what that is. Spearmint Tic Tacs. Spearmint Tic Tacs were discontinued? Wait, Spearmint? I don't know the thing. I guess it was an American thing or something, but it was like a cool ice cream like flavor. You can technically make it. You can make it at home with like your own waffle iron and everything. Next one is Oreo cakes. Oh, the Cakesters! Oh my god, I remember the Cakesters! I never like funny enough, I don't like Oreos, but I fucked heavy with the Cakesters. I really like the Cakesters. Like a lot. They were like puffy versions of Oreo flavors. And they were like so good. Oh my god. They were so good. Oh my gosh. What else? Ice break it liquid ice. Never heard. Skittles bubblegum. That's a wait, have you put them on the wheel yet? Yeah, yeah, you should be on the wheel. You on the wheel, I'm pretty sure. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hold on, Google searching quickly. If you're not on the wheel, then I'm gonna hold on. It slowly spins, so it's so like I think you're on the wheel. Yeah, you're on the wheel. Oh, scroll. Yeah, 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 you're on the wheel. Don't worry, you have not been I haven't I'm putting a you haven't been picked yet, but when the next time I do this, then you will be on there, but you are definitely on there. Yeah, yeah, don't worry. It takes trust me, there's like so many people here. Don't worry, we'll do another. I mean, either on screen or off screen, but you are there. There's like so many people, sadly. But don't worry, I will get through all my Oshis and Kama Oshis and all my Os and my friends. Next up, Hershey's Kissables. Oh my god, I actually remember these. What the frick? Those are so. Those are the colored like they're like M&Ms but in kiss form, which I kind of like. I fuck with. I like those. Those are super good. Oh my gosh. I shall wait. Don't worry, Nina. Once you are picked, don't worry. You will be DM'd on the spot, and I'll be like, all right, hit me your reference. Hit me your reference. You'll be hit on the spot. But we're just looking up other, like, what other discontinued snacks? Okay, there's actually a specific candy I remember that was discontinued. And it's very specific. It's these gums, 5 energy gum? Or something. It was like gum, what was it called? Gum discontinued? There's a specific, there's a specific, like, 5 gum? No, 5 energy. Oh, Stride. Oh, thanks for the healthcare package. Stride gum was discontinued, and I didn't realize it. It was a specific gum flavor. I love orange slice candy. Oh my god, orange! I freaking love orange slice candy. Yes, yes. Oh my god, we need like a. I might do like a tier list with all these tier lists happening left, right, and center. Shoot, we might as well make a tier list of just candy, discontinued kind, and just be like, should these come back or are these like prone to forever stay in the back? Let's see, 2000 foods. What did the foods what did discontinued foods have? Because there's like so many good snacks and everything that I remember constantly like wanting to return but will never get back. I just need one person to like leak the things, leak the recipe so we can make it. And please, I'm begging you guys. Crystal Pepsi. Crystal Crystal Pepsi was a I never drank soda, so but they're basically crystallized freaking soda drinks and whichever whatever. I never cared enough for that cuz I hate sodas. But from what I've seen, it is not bad. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm trying to think of something that I have possibly have seen. Uh, where there are so many. Dis. Hold on. There's some that are gone forever. Speaking of which, I tried soda flavored candy. Crystal Pepsi. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you? Soda flavored candy is weird. That sounds weird. Also, yeah, Crystal Pepsi. It was basically a clear Pepsi, essentially. That was it was just a clear. It looks like carbonated water, essentially. In a way, which I can kind of see it how, but it looked like carbonated water. But I never liked Pepsi, so or sodas based, so I'm just like, ugh. All right. So I found a website that is basically we are glad to be that are discontinued. So I'm gonna be curious on that little departure. So I have some lists. Oh no, it tastes well, I can't handle soda stuff, so it's not meant for me per se. Dude, those hard candies, that was real and it tastes like root beer. Ooh. Ooh, maybe I should try and find some. Unless they're in my area. Yeah, I just never. There's like so many like candies. I know I had root beer flavored stuff. I just never. Man, I didn't know the concept of having flavored candy could be a possible thing. This is the banana leaf, and we'll have a big ass banana tree. So, all right. So here's some discontinued snacks that apparently are happy. So y'all be the judge if these should come back or not. So number one is, oh hey Jason. Hey Jason, just in time. We're just talking about discontinued snacks and if they should come back or not. Hopefully, maybe or not. But yeah. So number one is Swedish fish Oreos. And it looks like uh it's just I think what it looks like. I remember seeing root beer flavors stuff everywhere. Well, root beer was one of the more I think it's because fish or no. Swedish fish. Swedish fish Oreos. They're based off the Swedish fish candy. If you had that, then you would know what I mean. But they're the Swedish fish candies with I think betwixt the chocolate. But I don't know if that part is a gummy surrounded by chocolate or not. Yeah, Swedish fish. It's the Swedish fish ones. You know the red fish? Those. So it's I guess in this description is as follows. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'm not sure. A fish Swedish the cookie part of the Swedish Oreo stayed the same. A classic, not dark, not quite dark, but rich in milk chocolate flavor that we all know and love. And the Swedish Miss essence came in the creamy middle, giving the Oreo menacing a black and red aesthetics. So, yeah. I'm from a different side of the world, so I probably never heard of the candies. But don't worry. You can just tell me if you know Swedish fish. Do you think the Swedish fish candies should pair well with Oreos? You think that's like a yay or a nay? Like, even if you're in the other side of the world, don't worry, you're gonna be included in this. We need to know: do you think Swedish fish and Oreo was a good combo, or the absolute dog water? Hell no. We got already a hell no. Perfect. All right. This is going great. This is going great so far. Oh boy. Okay. Next one is all lime Skittles, which is basically Skittles, but every single flavor is a lime. Like they are just a lime central flavor. Like a lime central. That sounds okay. That sounds not. Yeah, I don't think I want to fuck with that. That sounds gross. And I don't even like. Let's say alpha no. Yeah, that's also a no. So two no's. Ooh, super sour, but it's super sour, but all the flavor is just one flavor of freaking lime, and that's it. You don't have any other extra flavors. You just have lime, and that's it. Not my vibe. I can see it. You see it. You see it. Come back. I mean, there's some lime head out there who's just like, I will eat that. So, if we have like a semi pass and a yes and a no. All right, next one. This one's a very interesting one. These are called swoops. And what it looks like, it's basically chocolate covered Pringles. So chocolate covered Pringles, chocolate covered chips, essentially. Which I should make a comeback. But do y'all think chocolate covered Pringles should make a comeback or not? Swoops. They're just yeah. They're chocolate. What you think? Chocolate covered Okay, that's yummy. See, it seems like it sounds not bad. I would rather take chocolate covered chips than than pure sour candy. Get out. Okay, look, it's like leave okay, change the chip alternative. It does not have to be Pringles. It could be a different a different. It could be like what? Like Lay's or like the most generic flavored chips. Pringles works because at least it's like bare enough with the flavor. Chicken and chocolate, still no. So we have one yes and one no. It could make a comeback if it works well. It's just have to like in the circumstances. But I mean, if chocolate covered things can work with other stuff, then why not a chips? Anyway, next one. The next one is oh boy, Shrek Twinkies. I haven't seen that in a hot forever. Oh boy, this I think was when Shrek came out, like making a comeback. I think Shrek 1 or 2. Yeah, this was from Shrek 2. Shrek, yeah. So this essentially this was when Shrek 2 came out, which was 2004, and it essentially is just a Twinkie, but the inside of where the cream bit is just green. It's just not it's not wasabi flavor, but they're just a standard Twinkie, but it's just a green central piece. And it's just they're called Shrek Twinkies. What even is Twinkies? Spongy sponge cake. In the center, it's filled with cream, essentially. It is unhealthy, but goddamn, it is really, really good. According to someone who had like a lot of Twinkies growing up. For the aesthetic, yes. So this was a marketing tactic. So this was during when 2004's Shrek the 2 came out. And this was when that film came out, essentially. If anything. I guess even yeah, if you think I'm just talking out my butt thing, like these are not real, you can always look them up. They are in fact real. They do exist. I don't know. I think they should make a comeback. I think the reason why why did they got discontinued actually? Wasn't anything on the flavor. Oh, there was controversial. There was controversy around this. Oh, what was the controversy? Hold on. What did they say? During this time, parents were becoming more mindful of advertising campaigns targeted toward children, especially those promoting junk food. So maybe there's nothing technically wrong with the case, but visually perhaps they were despicable. So just parents upset that it's unhealthy. They're advertising it's Shrek advertising like I thought it was like something worse. If it was like some that's dumb. They should make a comeback. I'm thinking it's like something worse, like, oh, people are gonna take the wrong idea that it's basically like, I don't know, ogre or whatever or something. I don't know, but like dumb. And that yeah, they think they're gonna buy into it. They're gonna start becoming like Mike Myers and the Shrek and everything. I'm just like, no. So that make a comeback. I say that's like a comeback thing. That should come back. What's next? So the next one is, and I don't. Okay, so the next one is Lay's Wow chip. Oh wait, I'm sorry. It's Lay's Wow with exclamation mark chips. So it's the chip debut early. Oh, this an era of it's a fat-free Lay's chip. Okay. So it's just basically a calorie-free, no oil-based health chip, just with Lay's smacked in with it. That's not so what? No, then that should make there. So is the controversy the fact that there's like not many good chips? I don't know. It's just a healthy version of it. Hold on, there's like more information. I'm reading this. Story of Lay's Wild Chips, one of the hope, despair, and a frequent trips to the bathroom. Oh no, there's bowel problems. Uh-oh. Chicken debut in the 1990s. Came around, Fat-free Lay's chips captured the attention of bad dieters despite containing a questionable food additive. Oh, it was a food additive. Reports the chips were cooked in Oresta. Those are chips that are made without oil. Oresta. It's a calorie-free and fat-free oil substance instead of regular cooking oil. That will be well and good if it wasn't tendency to cause. Oh, it's because of the chips. Oh, it's the oil base. It's the oil base that got them like. Oh no, that's terrible. That's worse. So it is supposed to be like a fat-free chip, but because the oil base is like not good, they kind of Lay's oven bake. Okay, well, Lay's oven bake is fine, but this is like trying to have like the craze of like health stuff. So I think it's straight up because oil based. Ugh, yeah. I mean, there are diet chips that exist, but I think they should, not use whatever the frick oil that is. What the frick? I don't know. But yeah, should this chip make a comeback of Lay's Wow, or do you think it should stay in that past and be flushed down the toilet? Because I I don't know if that should definitely make a comeback. Yeah, that shouldn't make a comeback. Even the sense of everything that is way too horrid. So I vote. I don't think it's a no. I think it's a no. I think it's not good. It should come back. Toilet. Yeah, it's shit. And I'm not. And joke pun intended. Also, hi, is she? We're just looking up discontinued snacks and everything. And oh shoot. Yeah, we're looking at discontinued snacks and everything at the moment, and just seeing like if they should 100% get like a pass or not. So we just went through like some of them. Some of them are not. Some of them are like God knows. Some are like for stupid reason they got discontinued. Also, it's been an hour. I gotta do my daily pun. So let's do 3 quick rounds of puns and we'll continue on with the thing. So let's see. Uh Here we go. So why was Cinderella so bad at soccer? Because she kept running away from the ball. Brooch. And just Prince Charming just kind of sucks at the ball because he has 2 left feet. That wasn't there, but it was, yeah. So, what do lawyers wear to court? They wear lawsuits. I said they were terrible. I let y'all know these are terrible puns. Don't come at me making like these are meant to be crappy puns. All right, they're so bad. They're good. Listen, it's clever. I know. I don't have the dad left. I need the dad left. Hold on. Hold on. After this, we'll do like one more. Let me find like another. Let me find a good one. So like a dad left. So, what do you call an angry carrot? It's a steamed veggie. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I don't know how a dad left, so I'm just That's the closest of a dad laugh, I guess. I can't dad laugh. It's hard to dad laugh. I have to go in the like without me pulling a Santa. It's hard to dad laugh without me not devolving myself to be slowly become Santa Claus, alright? So that's the closest one. That last one was bad. I know, but they're funny. But yeah, we're just looking at more discontinued snacks. So what's the next discontinued snack on my list of things that should we're seeing if snacks should come back or not. So this one is called Nestle's Magic Balls. Ooh, is this a chocolate covered ball or something or whatever? So Nestle's Magic Ball was essentially an American version of Kinder. Oh, it's a Kinder Egg. Oh, it's Kinder Eggs. Oh no, I don't like Kinder Eggs. Ah, shoot, that's not good. Frick, I hate Kinder Bags. I never got one, but they suck. Launched in the mid-90s, subsequently discontinued in 1997. Oh, these are, I think, the UK's versions of essentially Kinder Eggs, if I'm not mistaken. The idea was that kids could eat away at the candy to reveal hidden Disney or Pokemon toys, but the parents had their concerns. They weren't worried about the inevitable plastic taste in the chocolate. Oh, there's plastic flavored chocolate. Rather than the sweet treat's safety was called into question. Parents clapped back on Nestle, claiming that the toys encased in their children's candy was an obvious choking hazard. Although the chocolate company denied any potential hazards, they still pulled magic balls from their store shelves and replaced them with Wonder Balls, which are similar and yet unappetizing, but didn't introduce non. It's the alternative of that of the Kinder Egg. Essentially, they are basically a giant chocolate ball that the kids can't eat through, and they can get a prize inside. And the problem is there's like a plastic aftertaste that comes with it. And they have to alter it to Wonder Balls, which is just, they can't eat it. I don't, that's just Kinder Eggs. It's generally, that's just Kinder, great name. I don't know. I think I like the name, I think I like the name they gave, if anything. I don't know why they swapped to Wonder Ball. I like Magic Balls better, if anything. So, yeah, what do y'all think? The US alternative in US, you can get a gun, but not a Kinder Egg. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, for real. Which is weird. Look, we're weird, and I'm from here, and we're just weird. But yeah, do you think this supposed candy should make a comeback, or should it just stay in the past? Because it doesn't seem bad. Because the only mild concern is just, oh, it's plastic taste, and not a choking hazard. But I guess I don't know. It does not seem bad. Can we get hashtag Wonder Balls? We need to go back to Nestle and like from the 90s. They're like, hey, bring it back. Needs improvement. Needs improvement. But I feel like it should make somewhat of a comeback. It needs just an improvement. But all right. So next next one is, oh no. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh no. Celery jello. Course. Celery jello is the next one, which is essentially the homage slash creation of, okay, so this isn't playing in context. This was during, so you know how in like the 70s and like this and like I think to 70s and like 60s, I think there was an era of like everyone was like experimenting with foods, and I think Jello was like the most popular. So they used a lot of celery in a bunch of foods. So I think this is just one of the things that kind of got like, made. So yeah. And it's just, I don't know if there's bits of celery in there or not. It's supposed to be so much like the vintage time, but even if that, I don't think I would love to have a celery. Imagine a summer day, like, and you're like, kids, desserts are here. Guess what we're having? We have some of the new celery jello. Like, no. No, I don't think I would want that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure unanimously we all decided that celery jello should not make a comeback. Cool. Okay, so on from that disgusting thing, now we have another one that I don't think is disgusting. Fruit roll-ups peel and build. Which is from a but peel and build? That sounds interesting. Fruit roll-ups are the most iconic snacks. Yes, they are. And a school lunch without being one. But their giant gel was getting funky with cinnamon fruit and blah, blah, blah. Flat fruit treats transformed to a ball and cheese satisfaction. Oh my god, I love. Okay, so fruit roll-ups are kind of fire. If you'd ever had a fruit roll-up, I mean, caution good because they're not like healthy. But the most satisfying thing is whenever you get some, you always how it comes to be. I remember fruit roll-ups were like at the time a very popular snack, which is generally like a flatized version of having a Fruit Loops a good minute. They're there. Also hi Gone. They're there. The problem is there's like the alternative ones, and they don't hit from like the original. They don't hit. But you're just in time. We're just looking at discontinued snacks that are like bad, but we think they should make a comeback if given the chance. And so I think the premise of this one is I'm trying to find out what the premise was. Going far away, unlike regular fruit roll-ups, flat fruit flavored treats are almost everyone forms into a ball. Peel and build roll-ups includes cutout shapes in a thin sheet of sugar. Kids were encouraged to create fruity, sticky masterpieces from the shapes, like toppings for a candy pizza slice. Oh, okay. Knowing far away from the stickiness, fruit roll-ups were the last thing you want to grubby fingers to play with before treating themselves to the bacteria-riddled nightmare snacks. Oh, know that. General brought them back briefly, but it looks like they're abruptly set back. Oh my god! So it's like, oh, it's one of those, like, it's candies that, like, you can make shapes and stuff of. That's what? That's awesome! Pause, pause. That should make a comeback. That's like, remember, there were, like, snacks I had where it was basically like, um, you can, like, build them and such and everything. Like, that should make a comeback. Why doesn't it have a comeback? Like, didn't we have, like, an era there was, like, an era of kid toys and snacks that we can build and such and things, like, what the heck? So, I want that to come back. Chat, do you think should that make a comeback, or do you think that should stay in the past? Like, yes, it's those Krabby Patty candies, or, like, my mind went to Easy Bake, but that's not, like, a good example because it's not a candy, it's baking stuff, but even with that, that's still, like, a health hazard. But that should make a comeback at best. That's not bad. I'm in between. It's just like, well, for one, they're sticky. Of course they will be. Fruit roll-ups are like a very sticky treat. Would I want that in your hair? No, please. But I think in the concept, it could have worked because they technically brought it back during 2020, but we were in the middle of something important of the COVID. They need gloves. Okay, well, kids definitely needed gloves, but in general, I think they should come back. They're not bad. They're not bad, I don't think, in terms of it. So, yeah. Next one is, oh my god, the Yogos. Yes, the classic Yogos. Of course, like, they should make a comeback. The freaking my favorite candy. Yogo's on the list because unlike the other foods, they were highly regarded. The creamy I mentioned my topic of Yogos every chance I get to, like, my friends, to, like, any random stranger. Like, I am crazy for Yogos. I fucking love Yogos. I don't even have to look at the description. They're essentially yogurt bites. So you have the hard shell. It's either strawberry, blueberry, banana, whatever flavor. The inside flavor is like a cream central, and then the inside of that is like a jelly centric central piece. And it's like bite-sized treats and everything. And they were like always in the store. They were always present. Thanks for the hydrate and care package. And they were so delicious. And they got discontinued because they were, like, high in the sugar. That's the only reason why they were pulled from the shelves. And I'm sitting here like, okay, then make them slightly less sweet, or change up, or make sure there's, like, a servings things. And so I say they need to come back. I want them to come back. They have the recipe. There's alternatives. There's, like, health ones, and I'm just sitting here like, they don't hit. They just don't hit. That's all I'm saying. Do they have to be cold? I don't think they have to be cold, if I remember. I just bought them from, like, the store, if from my what I remember from the storing shelves. So you can just buy them and eat them just, like, how they are. They're like Pop-Tarts. You don't have to toast them, but a lot of people do toast them, but I don't think you have to warm them up. But they're so good. Like, I love Yogos. No one understands my love for Yogos, and I'm so upset that they were just gone forever. So I want them back. Just moderate them, please. Kellogg's. I'm like, ah, like, please. If I die and the Yogos make a crave comeback, I'm gonna grill myself a barbecue. But yeah, I mean, what's y'all opinion? Should they come back or not? After my somewhat of my thing. But I think they need to come back. I don't care. They need to come back. Definitely bring back hell the fuck yes. 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 Next up is Hubba Bubba's Squeeze Pops. I don't think they know that. I would try. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was like a time that you can never get back. So the next one is Hubba Bubba's Squeezy Pops. I don't like Hubba Bubba's. I swear I'm gonna like bite my teeth are gonna come out. But what are these about? They launched so Squeezy Pops. At first, they sound to be a fun treat, similar to lollipop. Something to be farther from the truth was exactly what these abominations. They're plastic tubes filled with overly sweet molasses-like gel. Oh, it's one of those. Corn syrup preservatives and Hubba Bubba Squeeze Pops. They're like the Juicy Drop Pop bottle kind of things, except you don't have like the other half. You just have like the cream sugar. Ooh. Ooh, that would be like a little And there's nothing else to pair with it. Ooh, that's like a sweet okay. I think what they're like if you had this is like the only problem with this, it's just the jam. It's just the jam. I don't think they should. It's already 11:30 and I'll be going already. Well, rest well. Thank you for stopping by, Jason. Thanks for stopping by, mate. I hope you have a nice little sleep. But I think that's just what it is. It's just the tube and that's it. The thing is, I don't think these should make a comeback because it needs a pair. This feels like the reason why it discontinued. There's no pairing off with it, if anything. It needs something to pair it off with it. You know how it's like Dippin' no, not Dippin' Dots. Fun Dip. Fun Dip had a pair with like the powder sugar and like the little sweet tidbit. And you can eat both, but you need something to pair it off with. And Juicy Drop Pop things are the same because they have the candy part, which is like the little baby thing with this like the I think the name the bottle, and the second candy is the little dip thing. So it's just missing that. If it had like a pair with it, that would have been cool. But that's just pure sugar. I don't think it needs to come back. I don't think it needs to come back. But what do y'all think? Should it make a comeback or not? I mean I said my thing, but it needs a pair of something in order for it to fit. But yeah, I don't think it should come back. It sounds too overly sweet. That's bad, especially during that time of like the health thing. That's way too sweet. I have no opinion on it, honestly. Honestly, I have no opinion on it. It's just for funs. If you think something should come back or not. But it's just like, oh yeah, if anyone's just joining in, just wondering what it is, we're just looking at foods if they should come back as how they are exact, like no change, no nothing. Like they just need to come back exactly as they, if anything, with all the flaws and things. So the next one is soda flavored Pop Tarts. That's very interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. So soda flavored Pop Tarts. Hmm. I don't drink soda, so I can't really say my opinion on that, but I guess the gist is just oh heck no. You don't think it would work out? Yeah. So it's Pop Tarts that are just flavored in soda. So like A&W root beer, Crush, what else? What else? I guess Sprite if it were the case. I'm not assuming that, but I'm only just getting those ones. But it's just like if you like Pop Tarts, then if you like soda, this is the perfect combination for you. I don't know if it should come back. I don't know. I mean, it's like okay, this that has potential. I feel like it could work. How it would work, I have no idea, but it could work. It just gotta be like a cautionary thing because there's like there's like soda flavored, candy flavored something. I don't know. It's gonna be busy feeling when I take a bite into it. Oh my god, that would be like the minute you take a bite, you just already have like that soda flavor like excerptant thing like automatically played into you. That would be kind of okay. I think it could come back because technically there's already so many other soda flavored things, like soda flavored candies and things. Like I think it can already work because there's like so many things that can like fit that. You just gotta be it ain't bad. And hey, if I'm not a soda lover, but who knows? Maybe this is like the thing that will make me have the chance to try like soda based stuff. So I see that's like a semi potential. a comeback. Next one is interesting. This is Haribo. I think I butchered it wrong. Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. I didn't even know they had sugar-free gummy bears. I thought they were sugar-free. I'm not gonna lie. I thought they were gummy-free sugar like bears and things. I didn't know they had like an actual sugar-free one. These are sugar-free. They were sugar-free. So that's the thing, which is interesting. So how would it taste? I don't know. There's like sugar-free stuff so bitter. Ain't those laxative gummy bears? Are they? Hold on, are they? Wait a second. Some gummy bears contain instant, but they were harboring. They include maltitol, a caramel-free sugar alcohol that just so happens to be double as mild laxative. Oh my god, it is! What? Dude, these were just unintentional laxatives and candy. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's terrible! That's a terrible thing to get. Imagine like you got a present and then oh no, you're getting a present of like the fucking candy and you're just like oh man, my stomach is like hurting. Oh no, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. I don't think that should come back. I don't think that should come back. That should not come back. That should not. There's like alternatives to sugar free, right? Like there's alternatives. That will do. That's the worst kind of prank. Dude, imagine getting like a huge like bag, like like a giant bucket full of those. I remember someone doing an eating challenge on it and had to be in the toilet for a good minute. No, no, they should not. Dude, imagine kids at a party and they're just eating that sucker. Their bowels are destroyed. They are never gonna financially ever recover from that. That shouldn't make a comeback. That should not make a comeback. Chat, that should go down like with everything else, down the toilet. What's with 2 foods so far on the list that had like inducing rages of like problems? Like if I had a nickel for every time I had to get like some food product and they had to have some sort of stomach problem immediately afterwards, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but so far it's has happened twice. Nah, unless what do you mean unless that's I don't if you give me a candy and I start like like shitting bricks, I will never forgive anyone. No, I hate that. I no down f fuck it. I don't care. So next one is Haagen-Dazs black walnut ice cream. I didn't know Haagen-Dazs. So this is all right. This is oddly specific. So Haagen-Dazs ice cream. 2 distinct type of walnut: English walnuts and black walnuts. You probably already guessed this, but the walnuts that were sprinkled into oatmeal and stuffed into cookies are English. Oh, black walnuts have a much more earthier, more intense flavor profile, which doesn't sound like it would be delicious. It's but folks and Haagen-Dazs otherwise when they reveal, oh, it's earthy. Maybe it was assumed that the sweet milky ice cream would sweeten up the dirt flavored nuts. But oh no. Oh, it's an earthly. Ooh, that might be good. Okay, so I think the problem with this, apparently, it's a earthy flavoring tone, so it's much more. So even if the cream part of the ice cream part wasn't able to hold back, and was able to uh still have that flavoring of like the earth and stuff. Ooh, that's dirt. So you're gonna still have like some like dirty nut taste of like earth and shit. That's gonna be gross. I don't think I would want that. I mean, I feel like you're gonna make that's basically healthy ice cream or health yogurt. I don't think I would want that, honestly. So I think they just got discontinued because low customers, but it was just because the nuts were essentially way too earthy that it overpowered the sweetness. Yeah, I'm not cow. Yeah. But what do y'all think? Should this earth natural ice cream make a comeback or should it stay in the dirt? In the ground in the dirt forever? That's like a 50-50 at best, so I don't know. Prank idea. Pun intended. Pun full on intended. Full on, baby. But I don't know. I don't think it should get come back. I mean, if you like, it's just like health yogurt. Because I know there's like flavored yogurt that's like super, super like healthy. If it's just that, but I don't know. All right, next one is hold on. Oh, I think that's it. Is that it? Oh my god, that's all the candies. There has to be more. No way. That was all the discontinued candies? What? That was I mean, to be fair, the list was like 13 and I guess it couldn't cover all the things, but still a lot of them could have make a comeback. Candy? Hey, Auntie! Yeah, we were just talking about discontinued candies and items that were like terrible and crappy, but could make a comeback. How are you, Auntie? It's the super cool, talented Auntie, everyone. But hold on, I'm gonna find another list. Let me find another list of foods. Ooh, fast foods. Let's do discontinued fast foods. There's like so many. I feel like they're that should like work. But how are you, Auntie? How are you on this fine, fine Sunday? I'm good. I just got out of the shower. Eh, nice. We're gonna I guess we're gonna continue on the list. So we're looking at fast food stuff. Should they make a comeback or not? This is like a very fun little trip I'm noticing. So we're gonna look at fast food stuff. So let's start with the number one, which is the McDonald's McDLT, which is uh what the DLT? Hold on. So, have you ever stopped while eating a burger and thought, I wish the ingredients in this burger were different? McDonald's DLT was so odd. This failed McDonald's burger with the hot side and the cold side severely separate required a special polyester packaging that was not exactly eco-friendly. One side of the package contained a burger patty and a bottom bun, while the other had the top bun, lettuce, and the other toppings. With the McDLT put to rest in 1901, seemingly never to return. So it's basically a way to separate the hot and the cold. Is it a way to? I think it's a way to separate hot and cold. I guess that doesn't seem. But they're using like a not eco-friendly thing. So I think it's because when you get like a McDonald's burger, you automatically have like the uh like it always is always hot. Like even if like the lettuce and everything is hot essentially. I think that's what they're trying to combat with since it's like a I don't know. I thought it was like a BLT something or like a build it yourself type of deal, but I guess not. But what do y'all think? Should it make a comeback or is it like that bad it should not? Because I don't know. I don't think it I don't know. Sort of like combo. It's not. It's just basically the same thing, but one side has the patty all hot and the other it's basically one side hot, one side cold. So you can have like the perfect burger. Like the perfect burger of like your hot and cold blended. That sucks. That kind of sounds stupid, if anything. But who knows? Y'all think it should make a comeback, or is it like a duh? Nah, this feels like picking both randomly. Yeah, just eat the burger. Like inevitably, the burger will just get all hot. Like, like everything will have to. I don't know. I don't expect a texture change in my food. I don't expect texture change in my food. Well, that's why this is just for funsies. So I don't know. They're using like a non-eco-friendly like material, so it's also kind of like getting in the way for that. So I'm just like, yeah. So we'll put this in the maybe category. All right, number 2 is Wendy's fresh stuffed pitas. Wendy's? Wendy's pitas? Hold on. When you think of Wendy's, a pizza bread stuffed with lettuce and chicken is hardly the first thing that comes to your mind, but in an attempt to offer something different to the customer's base, they add a stuffed pizza to the menus, offering 4 varieties: ranch chicken, classic Greek, garden veggies, and chicken Caesar. and it was making all. Oh, it's a health alternative to whatever they serve at Wendy's. Still don't like Wendy's, but hmm. And it was loved like a lot, but it ended like the 2000s. Okay, so this doesn't seem bad. This should make a comeback. It's generally just a health alternative to like what they serve. Because this was, I think, during the ranch pizza. No, ranch chicken. Ranch chicken. Although ranch pizza is not bad, but I don't fancy the ranch. But it's just like it's basically a veggie. It's veggies with either ranch chicken, Greek, a classic Greek, garden vegetables, and chicken Caesar. But that should come back. That's not bad. That ain't bad. And speaking of pizza, the third one is Arby's pizza slider. I don't. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's not. I don't know. That does not sound good at all. So it's basically it's composed of pepperoni, salami, cheese, and roasted garlic marinara sauce, with served on a slider bun. So that it's basically just a burger, but it's just the fixing of a pizza. Essentially, like slapped on top of it. That's essentially what it is. So do y'all think I don't think it's a well, no, I don't know if it's toasted or not. That's the thing. I don't know if it's toasted or not. It just looks like though a pizza burger I would freaking love. I don't know. I legit don't think it's gonna look like that. Do y'all think it should make a comeback like the pizza? And this is Arby's we're talking about, chat. This is Arby's. Arby's is like the most. They have the meats, but their meats are the most terrifying like thing. Have we forgotten about Meat Mountain? I heard Arby's and already made up my. Have you seen Meat Mountain? I don't think I want pizza and burgers to mix up like that. Well, not today. So I'm gonna say a pass on that. Is Arby's bad? Think of it this way: it's like they're more iconic for their commercials and memes. Their food is just it's not like it's a sandwich place. You can't go wrong with sandwich shops, but something about Arby's just does not hit. They're like super adventurous. They're not a burger place for one, and two, what's worse, and I mean this, they have a secret menu. They have the meat. Yeah, they have the meats. So many kinds, exactly. There is a they have a secret menu, which is not a secret menu, but is just now, I guess, a thing that exists called Meat Mountain, and it essentially is just a burger with every meat fixture on there, with every fixing of cheese, like every fixing, and it's disgusting. It is disgusting. So if it's pizza Arby's thing, I'm not. It doesn't look toasted, so I don't even highly doubt that. Next one is, I mean, hey, go forth. I mean, the first bite will taste like heaven. The second bite will make you straight up be up in heaven. So, that's what I'm just saying. So the third one is Burger King Cinni-Minis. Oh, they're just cinnamons, but they're mini, not mini. So do y'all think the cinnamons that Burger King make should make a comeback? Honestly, that should. Why did they not make a comeback, if anything? Cinnamon is like 90, so beloved the sweet breakfast island. In 2016, changed our petition to demand King of Burgers back. They were really good. That there was a petition. While many items on the list lasted only a few years, City Mays were around for a whopping 18 years. Diehard Cinnamon fans rejoice in the franchise, but have been back for just about a month. Wow! For a month? That sucks. That should come back. Who doesn't love cinnamon flavored stuff? Hold on, I'm gonna say like a palm tree branch or something. That sounds like decent for like a month? That sucks. I think they should come back. You cannot go wrong with like a cinnamon based type thing. Cinnamon palm tree brush. I think they should come back. They should defo come back. That palm leaf brush. There we go. Tree with tree. That should come back. I mean, it's one of those like special dealing things, I guess, but still, dick move. Yeah, a perma comeback. Next one is the McDonald's. Oh, I think I've heard about this one actually. The McDonald's McSalad shaker. I have not heard. This is basically just a salad in a cup. Remember when McDonald's used to do salads? Remember they used to be like known for like McSalad? Yeah, McDonald's at some point had salads and then they stopped somewhere down the line. And now I guess they're just like I think this is like an alternative to the whole like, like it's a salad in a cup. It's just a salad in a cup. There's nothing more to it. It's just a salad in a cup. But I remember their sounds being in plastic bowl. Yeah, well, they had it in plastic bowls, and then they went to cups, and now they decide to skip that and just jump to nothing. Which it's fine, I guess. But the thing is, you're able to like shake it inside, so you have all the fixings and everything. You put the ranch dressing in, and then you immediately are able to like shake it inside. So that's how it works essentially. Is it dumb? Yes, but it's like a DIY salad in a way. It's like a DIY salad on the go. That's like small. Yeah, it is. That should be a good enough brush thing. But yeah, what do y'all think? Should it come back or not? I have those in McDonald's Japan. Ooh, they do. So I think it's some items I know are discontinued, but they're only discontinued in the States. Other areas around the world probably will have them, but not necessarily within like the stating area. But should they come back? I mean, I would love to have a salad back in Mickey D's because we really don't have any like health stuff there. Next one is Big Pizza Hut's Bigfoot, which is a giant pizza. Whoa, whoa, ooh, hold on. I don't like Pizza Hut, but this hear me out. So, aren't we the most saying it's a massive rectangular pizza pie measuring 1 foot wide by 2 feet long and sliced up to 21 slices? Whoa, dude, that's more than like Costco's pizzas, I think, right? Someone fact check me. How many pizza slices are in a Costco's pizza? Someone fact check me. How many slices are in the Costco's? If it's more or similar to that, that's way better for pizza parties. That's for like family. That's like the perfect pie for like a cousin's like events and everything. 21. That could feed you like for like weeks. No wonder it's called like the freaking Bigfoot. Dude, Bigfoot will order like 5 of those and he will still not be hungry. Or he'll still be more hungry. I think those should definitely make a comeback. I'm not gonna say if I'll be the one to eat them fully, but I'm just saying that has a huge potential of a comeback. Imagine how like easy pizza parties would be. You don't have to worry about spending so much money on like the pie and everything. Shape of a foot. I don't know. Does it look like it? I mean, well, it's the closest size to looking like Bigfoot, so who's to say? Who's to say? Next one up is McDonald's chopped beef steak sandwich. Beef steak sandwich. Ooh. It's like a oh, this was in the 79s. Ooh boy, this is the 70s. And is that released the beefsteak? Oh, this is because the president at the time, Jimmy Carter, was wanting to make this specific sandwich. That's it would be good. Should that make it? I mean, it's good, but I think the problem is because it had like some bad inflational money problem during the time, if anything. So, should it make a comeback? Should it? I mean, I like beefsteak sandwiches. I don't know. That's like I think the reason I got discontinued was because there was like an economic crash. I think in said that 70s time. So terrible time, really terrible time to do this. All right, we are going to we now look at the lining art out the way. Let's do the color. Release a monthly. Yeah. Yes. Yes. There's like a lot of these foods that are like discontinued for like either because of the era that they were placed in or because of like economic crashes or just make a perma. If something's like super popular, they should at least just keep it on there forever. It's like with like unless it's like a specific holiday basis things, like if it's like for like a holiday thing, then yeah, keep it during for the holidays. If it's like something everyone straight up does love, like keep it on. Next one is Burger King Shake 'em Up fries. It's another DIY. There's so much DIYs. Fish McBites need a comebacks, bro. Fish McBites? Hold on. Fish McBites. Like, are they just fish nuggets? That's a thing? Fish. Fish McBites. Hold on, I gotta look what this looks like. Oh my god! Wait, I do see oh wait, I remember these. That wasn't that long. That wasn't that long ago. Surely it wasn't, right? I feel like the shoot, I feel like they should have lasted like way longer, if anything. That felt like should come back. That's like a good alternative to the nugs, if anything. We need more chicken nugget varieties, if anything. So unintentionally, that should make a comeback. Just for the sake, it should come back. But I think this is another. Apparently, this is just another fry DIY maker thingy. I guess. What's with the time period and era of people just being obsessed with DIYing and everything? Like, oh my gosh. Like everything needs to be a DIY. Like you want to learn how to DIY. It's like easy bake ovens, which I don't have no hatred towards, but like it's just easy bake. But I guess honestly, no, yeah, I think this is the kids one. So specifically, it's just like kids learn how to make your own seasonal fries. This is from Burger King specifically. So they're like make your own fry, add the little fry bits or whatever to it and everything. I'm just like, what? I don't know why, but okay. The next one is McDonald's McPizza. McDonald's had pizza? Whoa. McDonald's had pizza at the time? What? When did the frick why? Why would they have pizza? That's so gross. I don't think they should have pizza. I don't know. So, hold on. What mood hits like a big man fast foods? McDonald's is like being experimental. So it was basically just a pizza. It's just a pizza. That's all it is. The pizza was axed from the menu because the ovens meant to heat the pies took up to 16 minutes for a single pizza, far too long for McDonald's customers to use a quick bite. Well, there is a location, however, in Orlando, of course, Orlando, you can get a pie. Yeah, otherwise it's good. So it does not exist anywhere except in Orlando, Florida. Of course. Why not? That makes too much sense. Of course, I'm like, well, look, chat, if you ever want to go to get like a good pizza pie, go to Orlando. But why would that only actually exist still in one place? It's like the blockbuster bit. It's only one place in the world where that it's all discontinued, but there's like one location you'll like it's there. That's crazy. That's dumb that it takes 16 minutes for one pizza to like get worked up. It's not one of those functioning, it can't do multiples. Like that that seems dumb in a way. I don't know. Get better ovens or something. Uh so this one is called Wendy's Super Bar. What the heck? Wendy's. So oh boy, when did Mexican and Italian cuisines collide along with an all-you-can-eat salad bar? At the Wendy's Super Bar in the late 1980s, for one low price, customers could fill up on the DIYs of tacos, pastas, and veggies. Oh, it's like what Sizzlers does. It's a salad bar. Okay, that's not bad. That ain't bad, I don't think per se. So why the heck did it Wendy's in salad bar does not seem like a good fixture. I'm sorry, I don't think it works. So why would it not continue? Wendy's know that the customers were taking all you can eat a little too seriously. It stopped turning to profit, plus the buffet would prove difficult to employees to maintain. Oh, it's because it's free! Oh no, it's a free oh no! And we got discontinued because it was like a free thing that people were getting at, and they were just like they were like taking full on advantage of that. Oh no! Oh no! Well, that's why you have to pay. So it is unlike Sizzlers. See, you have to pay for a salad bar. You can't not like animals. Yeah, they were taking full on advantage of it, and now Wendy's don't have it. That could be the one thing that salvages it, but now you'll never have it back. Never have it back. So I guess, and weren't able to maintain like business. So yeah, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. So I guess we won't have any of that ever. Where's the face? There's the face. I don't think salad bars and fast food joints just should mix together. It doesn't seem like they would go in hand, if anything. At least to me. I mean, they could, but I don't know. It ain't like it doesn't seem like a high quality place to like have something like that. I don't know. Oh shoot! I almost forgot my little thingy symbol. Let's see what's next. The next one is this is recent. This feels recent. The McDonald's McDouble Arch Deluxe. I think I butchered that name wrong, but it's called the Arch Deluxe. And apparently this was a flop, like a really big flop. So what happened? McDonald's head chief and blah 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 created a burger in the 90s for a sophisticated client with sharp. Oh, it's a fancy burger. Unfortunately, after spending about 200 million advertising, the Arch Deluxe never took up. Oh no! So it's because it's a fancy burger. It's supposed to be like a very fancy high palate. So it had a bad, terrible Kickstarter, and by that proxy, it was terrible. Hey, Kai. Hi, Kai. Yeah, it's too fancy. It was too fancy for the people. Oh, work well, Kai. Work well, my friend. But apparently it's because it's just a super fancy freaking burger. It had like the specific breading and everything. Well, then okay. Or the fancy so hold on, let me look up the listing again what was inside. It had like although it's stone mustard. Okay, so the breading was a bakery style roll. Uh it's just like a very fancy brioche bread type beat with very fancy buns and everything on top of it. I don't think it should like I mean, there's like wasn't McDonald's what's with McDonald's and like this weird experimental era tidbit and like trying like these weird ass food combos or something like holy moly. They're like going all out with all the designs. Like my god. But should it come back? It's just a fancy well, for one, don't make it so like heavy expensive where the reason it failed is because he's like, I want to make a burger restaurant. I want to make a burger that's for sophisticated palate tastes. Dude, what? You're at a McDonald's. What do you mean sophisticated? You have to go out the country. If it's in America, good luck with that. Good luck with that if you're trying to be sophisticated. Like, wasn't there an era where they had like an actually specific like burger that was straight up like, you know, like fancy or something? Like it was like a deluxe something. I don't know. I don't know if it's still around at the time. Let's see what else is. Whoa, whoa. So let's see. Taco Bell's waffle taco. Ooh, wait. That sounds actually kind of delicious. It's a taco. Ooh, pause. That actually sounds kind of good. Hold on, I would love that. What's the So it basically, from the image alone, it's basically a breakfast item menu on Taco Bell that had waffle, the sausage, and the eggs on top of it. and you can fold it up into like a well. People do that normally. Is that like a common thing to like make like a little sandwich with like your breakfast or anything, or am I tripping? Because I thought I used to make like breakfast sandwiches that kind of are tailored to something similar like that. Like that sounds like good. Like oh no, well, that should come maybe common thing. I thought it was common. I thought people did like though that's smart. No, that's smart. That's the thing. That's a smart thing for Taco Bell to try and make. I would fucking buy that. I would legit buy that if it wasn't for the fact I don't like Taco Bell. But honestly, that'll be the one thing I'll get. Like if it like stuck around. Like bring that back. Bring back that freaking breakfast waffle, please. I would kill for that, honestly. Or make a petition. I'm pretty sure there is. What's next? Whoa. Ooh. Number 13, Wendy's Frittata Frescata? Frescata? What the frick is a frescata? Frescata sandwiches. What is a frescata? What frick is that? Wait, is it you know for serving other fast foods like bacon? You're trying to change the including a black forest sandwich. So it's just a regular sandwich, I guess. Assuming it is just, I think it is just that. So I think it's during the time where they're like, we're gonna change up our menu, so we're gonna include a very fancy sandwich of a cold sandwich instead of like hot sandwich, which I don't think that should have worked, but should it make a comeback? I don't know. So what was it? Was a failure. The reason why Wendy's focaccia sandwich was a failure is because unlike sandwich giant Subway, Wendy doesn't specialize in cold cuts. And like, yeah, oh yeah, well yeah, that shouldn't. Well yeah, Wendy's is a hot restaurant food. They can't. That's like who's gonna swap with like you serve hot food all your life, and all of a sudden you want to swap to something cold? I don't think that's how it works, Your Honor. In the general sense, like that's the reason why it failed. But however, it could make a comeback at like a, I don't know, different restaurant or something. But what do y'all think? Should it make a comeback or anything? Ooh, kinda. Yeah, it could make a comeback, but no, this is coming from Wendy's, and Wendy's like a fast food. So when you're already like in a mix of hot and cold foods, it will get like an effect about it. Next up is McDonald's Hula Burger. Oh no, I think I've heard of this. Oh no, I've heard of this one. Oh, I've heard of this one. Oh, I think it's a fucking pineapple in the center of the burger. Oh no. Oh, I've heard of this one. That one sucked. So the hula burger is just it's just take every fixing of a regular burger, just swap the meat with pineapple, a giant pineapple chunk, and that's it. That's it. That's generally it. That does not that sucks. I don't even like pineapples. Yeah, no. And you still have the cheese and everything, so you still have the fixing of the burger, but the meat is just replaced with a goddamn like pineapple. I don't think that should in any way, shape, or form have a it is a bad combo. I don't even like pineapple. That just makes it worse. Don't make me hate burgers. Like, oh my god. So I don't think in all honesty, McDonald's was just being weird. McDonald's was just being weird that this era. Like they are just experimenting with so much stuff. Like, holy moly. So what's next? Is it another McDonald's or something? Oh, this is a vegan burger alternative. Oh my god! It's supposed to be a freaking vegan. This was at the time the vegan burger alternative before the freaking filet o fish came around. That is so stupid. Ooh, this song keeps coming. I have to get rid of this stupid song in my specific soundtrack. Oh, also hi, coffee. Yeah, we're just looking at foods if they should continue or not. Like discontinued, if anything. But I don't. That's this is supposed to be an alternative for what vegan is going to be like? Yes, I will love a pineapple. That sounds gross in general. No, no one should have that. And no, no one. So obviously, from the people, we don't think it should come back from, if anything. But what else is next? KFC's KFC's Double Down. Oh, I've heard of this one. This is basically the chicken burger, but there is just replace the breading with fried chicken, and everything else is just the same. That's like a heart attack bun. That is a heart attack. I mean, it's not like the freaking double bacon burger from Boondocks, but or donut thing, I think, but still, that's like, yeah, no. So essentially, it's just the burger, take a regular KFC chicken sandwich. Now replace that chicken sandwich with the breading with two fried chicken strips, and you have the cheese and the bacon and the sauce and everything inside of it. That's essentially what it is. That's essentially what it is, and that does not sound tasty, I don't think. That's like a lot of that's a lot of health things. And just get a regular, if you want the stuff, just get like a side of get the sandwich with like this fixing size. Not any of this stuff. Jesus. But I also hope you're doing a cafe. Yeah, I would like, and this was in 2010. So this is like almost this is like a decade, 10 years. No, 10 years old. This was in the 2000s. But I know other places will sell this in other countries. So that's the scariest thought. So what's the next one? Pizza Hut's triple decaroni. What the frick is a decaroni? Oh, oh my god. I know of a dessert which you guys will like to delete off the earth, but I kind of love it. Oh, really? What dessert is it? Oh, thanks for your tune token. What dessert is it? Maybe depends. I don't know. There's like I mean, if anything, if it's anything worse than what we mentioned in like the other desserts, I highly doubt. Uh, where is it? It's called Mami. Called my Mami. It's traditional Finnish Easter dessert. What's inside of it? I don't think I've heard of it. Not discontinued. I like Rocky Road. No, Rocky Road's delicious. No, Rocky will never discontinue. If it discontinues, my mom will riot. It's low-key look like a pile of shit. It can't be that bad. Like, surely it can't be that bad if it looks like that. Hold on. Hold on. Let me type this in. Mommy, food. Hold on, I'm looking this up on my phone. Whoa! Holy moly! I think it looks way beyond looking like crap. This looks like it's just charcoal. What? It's black! Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, no, okay, if the dessert tastes good, that's cool. I'm looking at the images, it looks it looks like burnt. It doesn't even look like crap. It just looks burnt at best. I want to see it. Or at least hold on. Let me download an image quickly. Let me download an image. So or at least from the images, I can see why it kind of so it's supposed to be burnt. All right, I'm trying to find a good image. Hold on, let me do a quick window. Okay, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I probably butchered the name wrong. It does not look. It does not look bad. I can't say it looks like crap. That's the thing. It doesn't look like it. If anything, it looks more burnt. This looks like I'm eating dirt. No, I was legit about to say this exactly looks like eating dirt in a cup or with worms, and this is a real snack I had growing up. It just looks like dirt in a cup, the snack version, which is just basically crunched up Oreos, cookies. You smash them down. Then you add some pudding to it. Then you mix it all up in together. And then you add some, like, I don't know, we had like specific rock candy or whatever. You add that to the top of it, and you end up making some sort of like, it's just cup of dirt. And I think, I mean, I eat it, if anything. It does not look bad at all in the slightest. So, what do you mean we're gonna delete it? We're gonna hate it? I think it does not look bad in the slightest. Look like, yeah, and I love cup of dirt. That's like fire. And it's super easy to make, and you can add gummy worms to make it all wormy like. So I don't, yeah. It just almost looks at burnt as best, which is just a funnier thing to me. But is it sweet? That's the bigger question. If it's sweet, I'm down to eat it. If it isn't sweet, then I will not. I would be upset. And I guess that's the list. Oh, unique flavor which most don't really like. Oh, is it like bitter or like a tart like kind of flavor? Do you guys love salty licorice? I've never had salty licorice, so I don't think I've never had salty licorice, so I wouldn't say I have. I've never had a salty licorice before, so you know. And I mean, I rarely eat licorice in general, so I'm just like, with it. Because it's just basically salted licorice with more sugar and rye. Well, I can't really say if I will like it because, like I said, it's not one in my area, in my world. But I would not be. I would chat. There's one thing you will have to know about me, and I will, if anything, I am the type to literally put anything in my mouth. I will eat. I am the type to experiment. If you think I won't like a food, joke's on you. I will make sure to eat that food, god dang it, and then be the judge of that. Will I like it afterwards? You never know. But I'm the type to like, I'll eat random food that no person in the world will think, why would you eat that? I'm the one who doesn't go outside the barriers of eating just a typical, like, fucking, like, chicken and fries every place in the world. I'll say I'm not good at explaining it. I've done it once per year. Never have made it. The day, well, if I go, I will find a place that'll serve that food and I will taste it. Because I'm the type to, I will eat, like, literally almost, I'm way too adventurous when it comes to my own taste buds. And it's funny enough how I've eaten things that most people will be like, why would you ever consider eating it? Good luck. Oh, trust me, luck. I don't need luck. I just need my taste buds, and that's it, baby. And I will be flawless. I've eaten like, I won't say weird. I've eaten unique things. I've ate snail before, chat. I had escargot. I had a grass cutter. I've mentioned this before. I ate grass cutters before. And then and what else? What else would I eat? Like grass cutter, like octopus, Irish coffees, like I am an adventurous person. I ate weird shit. Oh yeah. Oh man, I would love to. I'm like like I love food. Like you don't understand. I love food. I love trying the uniqueness of the world. I don't say they're weird. I say unique. Cuz food is unique. It's better than whatever the heck America serves half the time. And if you think it's like, as long as I'm not allergic to it, I'm willing to eat it. It's a fun game for me so I can see if I'm like allergic to a food or not. And just being like experimental. A roadkill right in between burger ones. Ooh. As long as it was like, was it like a good roadkill? Was it like a good roadkill? What kind? I love how we just devolved to slowly talking about but look, as long as it's like fucking yummy, let me know. Like if it's yummy, like we always devolve to food. No matter what, it's always food that always beats people. Like you cannot. I just. Ugh. I know that cheese flavored chocolate exists, and I tried it. It's not cheese flavored chocolate. Okay, cheese flavored chocolate doesn't seem bad. The only problem is like there's certain things that chocolate can go with, but I don't think it should go with everything. There's like a difference. You know, there's like certain elements I don't think chocolate should go with. Rat walk, broom, rat now flat no with less head shape on the ends. Ooh, freshly kill, like fresh kill. I mean, you had a rat, I had a grass cutter. Grass cutters are just like I think a giant hamster or uh a giant gerbil, I think. So I'm still willing to eat it. You may attempt to scare me, chat, but I am the type I will eat. I will put a lot of things in my mouth in food wise. Not nothing of that. But I will. I'm willing to eat almost anything. There we go. Okay, so where's the swimsuit I just had? I almost had gator nuggets, and I'm so upset I never had the chance to had any. I went to a freaking when I went to Florida the first time, there's a restaurant that was serving like it was like gator themed things, and I wasn't able to grab it in time because I was like I already saw something already that I wanted. And I was like debating literally myself to try. They're both new things, thankfully, but I was just debating with myself if I should try the gator nuggets or like I think it was the gator. No, it was like some sort of like I don't know what it was called. I don't know what I actually had that day, but it was like really good, and I'm so upset I never got it. So I'm gonna when I go back to Florida, I will 100% get that gator burger. I also eat basically any animal up there. Look, as long as it's in the rail, look, I will eat almost anything. I won't eat all. There's like limits. I have limits. Like as long as it's dead immediately and it's not like any problem, then I'm cool and content with it. That's not where it's supposed to go. There we go. I'm a hungry person, but I have things. I have morals. I won't eat everything. I'm not gonna look at a cockroach on the ground and be like, I'm gonna pick it up and eat it. Because the one thing I have not eaten is bugs. That's like the one limit I have not. Surprisingly, which is weird because I know my mom. This is okay. This is like a childhood thing. Do you remember in some store? Well, no, this is like I think a everyday thing. They're not discontinued. You know how you go to like stores and like, and I don't know if this is just me specifically, but I grew up in a very I lived in the area where there's a lot of like different flushes of candy. So we had like a lot of like Mexican candy outputs and everything and all that good stuff. And I remember specifically uh have seeing like a couple of like a lollipop that was like infused with bugs and things. So you had like cockroach. This is so there was like cockroach infilled. There was one with like a scorpion. There was like ants. There was like a spider. There was a couple of other things, I guess. But it was like a like bug filled things. I for the longest time I was never able to handle it. I need a good color palette for this. Hold on, give me a minute. But it was such a weird like because I don't know. I thought at the time they were like still alive. Like the minute I like took a bite, they will immediately like, come up alive. Uh, color palette that goes with dark red or burgundy, I guess. I don't know. But I thought like if I lick it, it was like slowly like gonna like come back alive or something. If anything, there we go. Thank you for the self-care package. Which is crazy to me, but I know they're obviously immediately dead on impact. If anything, I need a good color. Ooh, teal. Let's do a teal. Teal hex color. Hit me with that hex color, baby. But speaking of candy, I saw a commercial of the comeback of the a new commercial of the Tootsie Roll, the Tootsie Roll candy, which is crazy to think because I have like specifically the Tootsie Roll, like Tootsie Roll flavor things. And I remember being so obsessed with those. Yeah, and they had like the same exact format, like the same exact like color, like everything. And I remember being so I love Tootsie Rolls, specifically the flavored ones, growing up. If you don't know, they were like a specific candy that was essentially like no one liked them a lot. I think me and my nana were the only ones who kind of liked those specific Tootsie Rolls. And we were just like she saved me some flavored ones given the chance. So it was like strawberry, no, it was no, cherry. There was the pink one was cherry. The second one was I think lemon, which is the yellow one. The third one, which is the orange, was orange. I think the green one was I think green apple or green something. I can't remember. And then the last one, which is the flavor that everyone loves, was the blue one was vanilla. Everyone, well, not everyone. A lot of people did not like the vanilla one, which is crazy to me because I freaking love the vanilla one like so much. So it was very cool seeing that commercial relive with like the same format and everything. And I'm just thinking like that's my childhood right there being played in the K and everything. Like all hand drawn, no AI, none of that bull. All it was beautiful. It was like seeing an old friend again. But yeah, I recommend it, and you'd be surprised. It's like the candy corn bit all over. Where people's like, man, candy corn sucks. It's like the worst candy. It's like, no, there is not. You just don't like it because you don't like the sweetness. Candy corn is freaking awesome. Like, don't get on me, all right? But I love Tootsie Rolls. I love Tootsie Roll Pops, freaking Tootsie Roll candies, all that good stuff. Da-da. There you go. So sleep well, Coffee. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a lovely, lovely rest to the sleepy time, Junction. We're almost semi-done. We're just now in the color phase. This is gonna look super, super pretty. Oh, too dark. Or too light. Alright, this is not looking too bad. Ooh, we need a goal. Gold. What's the hex color for gold again? Okay, where do deceased coffee be before their funeral? A coffin. Okay, I like that one. I like that one a lot. I like that one. A coffee. Man, we'll have to put that out the day if inevitably coffee ever we lose our doer, coffee being a coffee overlord to the coffee gods. Okay, so I think we're almost semi done. We just gotta like do a couple of like I think clearing up some spaces and everything. Just making sure no negative spaces is left out. There we go. Okay. Control I, just E. There we go. Okay, yeah, I like the teal. The teal tidbit kind of goes well with this. Hex yeah, I like this little stuff. Very cool. Yeah, I was looking up like what good color combo would work, and thankfully it said like the teal could like kind of work with the coloring palette. So I'm kind of happy it kind of works with it. I was gonna go with gold, but I was like, I'll add that as like a little accent to the necklace. Oh, wrong color. Oops. It is the apitial. Oh, it does add the. Oh yeah, it does. You, I see with the funny joke. Yeah, I like the teal. Teal's a nice color. It's an underrated of the blues, if anything. So we need more. It's a very like. And I don't think it's an underrated color because it always is overshadowed with like baby blue. But it's a nice. The thing is, teal is like people don't know what close color it is because it's just a mixture of green and blue at best. So you're kind of just like debating whether or not is it like more green or is it more blue, and it can flip flop either or. Oops. Bye. Okay, we need a little gradient just for this leg stuff quickly. Oh, there it is. No, oh, there it is. I think I have like a little gradient that's just. Is this the thing? It? Oh, it is. So this should defo work. Hold on. Nope. Is it the thing that does the thing? Magenta gradient? No. No. I want a gradient that's like it goes to the white or something. Hold on. Doesn't it work? What the frick? Fine, we'll go the classic fucking route of just the other thingy. So give me a minute. Um, um, um. Oh no, that's too far pocket down. Oh great heavens. Too low. Da 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 she da da she da Swear this song has been took over my brain in the early of 2010 with the animation meme era. I swear. Such a banger still. Depressing, but still a banger. Okay. Ooh, I still want to add my little flaming symbol on the bottom. Oop, too far. Hells yeah. Oops, too far. So I gotta be careful with this stupid little tool thingy. So rather than this is quick. I haven't done like any large pieces like these in like a while. Oh no. Type of magic trick that consists of piranha appear on the disappear on act. Yeah, I get it. The amazing disper. I thought there was a magic show episode that I was watching. I swear, magic is like so crazy. It seems so simple to get, but it's such a crazy concept to like see and work because even if you see like the inner workings of like how magic shows and how their process and everything goes, you're still like sitting there like stun locked, confused, wondering like how this happened. I remember my mom uh when we went to a well, I was my mom whenever we went to like a couple magic shows, my mom would always try and like see the she'll see the like the trick being played and she'll find it in her missions to like figure out how the trick works like in any way shape or form. Like she was like she'll sit there and she'll be like, okay, go back again, what did you do, go back, what did you do, how did you do that, and like it'll be shown and everything. It's like it's she's with like street performers like that as well. If there's ever like a street performing thing, she'll sit in the back and she'll call out immediately the secret before anyone else could like clock in what happened. Only for like even in every time whoever's with her will like, why don't you participate? It's like, yeah, no, I think I'm good on the sideline if anything. So I'm just like what the frick? So she can clock in like a lot of mysterious things like immediately, which is kind of funny. Cause like I've seen like a video of like a magic trick of like how to do it was a disappearing ball act. Like you have three no, well, you have there's three cups, there's one ball, and the ball's able to move from underneath from cup to cup to cup and everything. And so I'm just like you can watch it so many times and I will still get confused no matter what. Especially like the goats of magic themselves, Penn and Teller, who I don't know if they're still around, if anything. I wish I would like it was super cool. And it's like I went to a magic castle one time with a group of other kids to like see like the wondering of like wizardings and things like that. It's apparently it's heckin' expensive, not gonna lie, just to join into that stuff. Like I don't know the name of it. It was like uh the I don't know the name of the castle. It was like a magic castle where you can technically sign up if you want to do like a apply for like a magic lessons and things like that, or like be part of like its program and scholarships, which is kind of cool. Also kind of scary because like oh my god, like it blow it's like a grueling process because you have to I think like one of the people who was there was like we do like a show every now and then like afterwards to differentiate at the end to see if we pass or not to be like true magicians or how they described it as. Go. There we go. And then I think investment. No, it is hard because you gotta like it's concentration because they're all tricks. That's the thing. Magic tricks are all tricks, but you gotta make sure you time it right. Otherwise, the whole thing could just like mess up in the plan and everything. So that's why I always like give mad respects to those who can do like performances in those types of ways and like know how to do like magic easy on their hand. The closest magic I could do was just a simple finger trick. Was like you can somehow remove your finger from your hand foreground, which is not like super something. It's a basic thing. Everyone kind of knows how it plays out, but still, I was like my proudest thing ever. Or a master of illusion. I would love to do like you can do that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, if I had my thing set up, I would. But it's just a simple way to like show how to remove your finger in the sense without like that whole extra tidbit. The second thing I was almost was gonna try and learn to do was that whole spoon trick where you're able to like you were able to what was it? What was it? Oh, you're able to like bend the spoon without like full on like destroying the thing. Or the no, make the pencil super. Oh yeah, that one is the pencil thing is just the eye trick. If anything, it ain't just like the illusions at the best. That's just your like your eyes can't really handle the thing. I'm more a fan of the optical illusional types of magic. If anything, those are my jam and butters. If anything, I love those so much. Let's see if I could just. Where is the thing? Where's the thing? No, where's the thing? But I'm more into optical illusions. Those are my favorite types of magics because I like how brain trickery plays a huge factor in like perceiving with the mind and everything. And almost anything could like what you think you see ain't really what you're seeing and everything, blah blah blah. Do I have not sand something? I feel like I have sand. That's weird. I thought I had a sand block. Sand brush. No, yeah, I just have the palm trees, it seems. That's weird. No, I guess not. No, I think there's a way I could copy this and just. Oh, there it is. That's the perfect size. Uh, yes. And then we're just gonna make this a darker and then the outline to be a super dark too. Can we outline this? I think I can. What was the thing? Layer. Uh, oh, I know I can't do the thingy. Or I'm not doing it right. Hold on. Oh, there's the effects. There we go. I'm just gonna duplicate this a couple of times and just make sure we get like the things. Where is Neithen place? Alright, I see how to do this 10 times better. Edit. For some reason, when I walk, my left knee is like slowly sink a little bit before it goes back to normal. We should do like a massage then and make sure. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I mean, the human body is already just weird in general, so it could just be one of those things. Let me see if I have like a sand brush or something. CP sand takes a brush. I guess not. Yeah, I download it. Okay. Understand that. Uh, you always come with the fly with the puns, if anything. I thought I had the brush thing, which is weird because I made sure to down like a bunch of like natural packs and things, but I guess I didn't, which is weird. Or if it is there, it's just not registering enough quickly. So it is there. So now I have it. Oops, that is not the thing I want. So we'll just make it a slight darker. No, not on the same layer. I don't want to do it on the same exact layer. We're going to do it on a different layer. Nope, not that one. None of this gravel shall be on the water. I'm gonna call this leaf 2. Palm 2, I guess. Okay, and then I gotta just select you, no, you, and you, and you. Oh yeah, shoot. I never did my grayscale thing first. I was wondering why it was like a weird process here. It's fine. I mean I got it like locked in if anything. The leaf wants some time alone. Make sure to leave them alone. Oh, or the classic saying, "Hey, make like a tree and fuck off." Or if anything, there was a joke that was like, I don't know what it was from the internet. It was like, "Hey, why don't you make like a tree and fuck off?" And the person was like, "It's leaf. You're supposed to say leaf. Make like a tree and leave me alone. You absolute idiot." And I don't know where it came from, but never heard that joke. It's an old saying, if anything. It's one of those like it's like if I'm pretty sure it is common to say, if anything, but it's one of those funny how it was said at the time. Like, make like a tree and fuck off. Or the typical will be like make like a tree and leaf, but I think someone was just had the comments like, why don't you make like a tree and F off? And they were just like, no, it's leaf. Like, make like a tree and leaf, you idiot. Like, you had it out. Let's see. There we go. 10 times funnier. It is. It's way funnier. I don't say that often. I don't ever say that, but it's just a very funny way how it's in use for it. Starring la 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 la. You always take me to dinner. Oh yeah, I won't see it because it's like blocking everything. Okay. And so I think that goes all the way up to the thing. Oops. Wrong one. Control Shift I. I forgot to get that area space. And then we need another layer, which is just basically the same layer as this one to make it all whitey. And then that will be that. No, yeah, this one will be this. Is this the right layer? I think it is. Yeah, no, this is. Oh, oh, I want to merge half these actually together. Give me a minute. Merge, to merge, to merge. There we go. Oop. Okay, then what's the name of the villain who likes watches? Rolex Luthor. Uh, Lex Luthor would have a watch named after him. If anything, he would be the type to be that. He's that conniving. He'll have the new edition Rolex watches like named after him and everything. I don't know how, but he would. It makes too much in character sense for him because he's already too much of a pompous rich dude who will want something named after him. So it makes sense to have his name in the watching industry. Speaking of Lex Luthor, which is I don't think a perfect segue. I was watching the death battle preview for the next time fight, and I have to say I am very nervous. I'm very excited. It's basically Sentry from I think Marvel versus Superboy Prime, from the DC comics. And what I've gathered apparently is that Superboy Prime has never made an actual date. Like, there's no medium of him ever. Like, there's no video game, no series, no TV show, or nothing about him. So this is like the first time he's actually making an appearance. And from what the description of the preview is, I'm all on it, all in Superboy Prime. I think he might win this. In fact, I think he might demolish Century, if anything. So that I'm kind of excited to see. I mean, and they're going with comic book stuff. There's barely any video feats, so this is going to be a very interesting turn of events. Really, yeah. I don't know nothing about either of the franchises, so that's the thing. But from what I'm seeing in the description of the people in the comments who are like, "Oh no, he's gonna be ace. He's gonna be Sentry's cooked." I'm sorry, man. This is gonna be a easy fight, if anything. But who knows? Sometimes something might change and the character might be somehow if somehow Sentry wins this, color me a surprise. But they're going with the comic stuff. You know how insanely bonkers they are with comics. Because comic logic is almost trumps anything. Like, and this is the era of now's the era of Superman when he sneezed so hard he blew away the solar system. So we're in that era of mediums and things. Oop, oops. Thought I got the other one. I heard there's like a new season race in Superman. Oh yeah, My Adventures of Superman. Oh, I've been seeing everything. It's really good. I feel like we talked about like a bit in the past when it like came out, but it's a really good Superman series. I highly recommend it. It's super nice and simple, and it's very cute. It's very cute and heavy. It's a very cute version of like a new reboot of the Superman era, and I have to and if in all the right ways. Like it somehow it I never thought I would love a himbo loving Clark Kent who has the biggest golden retriever ever energy ever in a mile, and yet here I am. And just from this or from this season alone, it looks super cute, and I personally love it. GT, hi GT, how are ya? I hope you're well on this fine Sunday. How are you, mate? We're just drawing summer stuff and other good things, and just, I guess, now talking about My Adventures of Superman, which is a very good Superman series. I'm not sponsored, but it's very cute. But how are you on this fine day? Just chilling at work. Ooh, your work chilling at work. We'll hope you have some maximum max chilling and such, and everything's going super well. We're just kind of vibing, if anything. We did like a whole segment of just talking about foods and everything. And then just kind of like talking about like discontinued stuff, which we've come to realize mascot food companies should really just not they should explore, but don't explore too far with your concepts. And just drawing some summer outfit for me to wear. I ain't a father, but I'm a dad to my girlfriend. Aw. No, you still no, we still love the fathers and such. If you're well, I hope you still like a good fathering day, no matter what. It's funny. Oh my goodness gracious. I was at work and I don't know. It was like I think a couple, like I think boyfriend and girlfriend, but they were obviously together. And I was just mentioning, I was talking with I think the girlfriend and both of them. They were just like, "How's y'all? Any plans for coming up Sunday slash Father's Day?" And they were like, or no, the boyfriend was like, well, you see, I'm gonna be doing some. Well, he looked at me embarrassed, and the girlfriend was. We were both looking. I was like, what? I was like, it was like, I was like, I didn't think my question of what you're doing in the weekend was gonna be humorous until he was just like, "Ooh, you're in a 5 stream streak. Put fives in the pen. Yeah, let's go. Ooh, shoot, let's go. Congrats on your 5 stream streaking." But they were like, or the husband or the boyfriend was like, yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of the devil's tango, if you know what I mean. And literally both me and the girlfriend looked at each other and looked at him and just like, oh my fucking god, this guy. The girlfriend felt more embarrassed because like he had to say that, and she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, that's he hear that, he needs to learn to shut up. But the funny thing is, like, the confidence of just saying that, I was mind blown. Because he literally could have lied and said anything else. He could have like, oh no, we're going out to the movies. Oh no, we're gonna see families and everything. And all that good stuff. But no, man was just straight up like, nah, we're gonna fuck once we finish shopping. And I was like, wow. Ooh, I'm getting a phone call. I'm gonna be right back. So ooh, everyone have like a nice, joyous little breakage, if anything. So I will be right back. Oh, it was my dad. My dad was the one calling me. I called him uh, earlier in the morning to wish him a happy Father's Day, but he wasn't able to respond to me in time. He's just been busy with work stuff. So he called me again trying to chat with me. So I told him I was gonna yeah, yeah, yeah. It was very sweet. I was gonna tell him like I was gonna call him afterwards like when I finished. So I was able to at least so he was aware, so yeah, so it was very sweet of him to try and like contact me again, even though he wasn't able to try and in the midst of his busyness. So he's in the middle of taking a nap now, from what I've gathered. But he was just like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I wasn't able to contact you." He was like, "But no, 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 don't no worries. You alright? You alright?" So yeah, so I'm gonna call him afterwards of streams and such, and just see if like how well he is and everything. I'm sure you call your father figure or some father parental figure or something like that and wish them a happy Father's Day. Give them all the McLovins they need and such, alright? Uh, the shading looks good. The shading is we didn't start with the shading process. We barely got started. We gotta finish. We gotta clean these suckers up. It's ugly. It ain't even like the appropriate color right now. It's just ugly AF right now. Oh no, did this whoop. Uh I think was this one? It was I think hold on. I had the tutorial thing up on here so I could do the proper coloring tidbit thing. So hold on. I gotta refine that video again. I haven't done this specific coloring shade in like a hot while, so it's a little eh. Hopefully y'all won't hear this, because I don't think it can be heard through the singer. How do I do the thingy? No, mute, mute, mute. Okay, mute it. And then okay, so what did he do again? So it was the normal color layer, and then duplicated that, which I already did, put it on top, and then ooh, it was the saturation tidbit thing, so I didn't need to do this thingy. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Or actually, wait, we can just do this method again. Or not. Sees. Oh, ads are gonna start in like less than 2 minutes, gang. Just letting y'all know, ads will start super, super soon. So hopefully in that time you're able to I don't know, eat something, I guess. Okay, so this brings to the top. Oh, it was the huge saturation tidbit, so there you go. I think it was 15 or 10 that was. No, it's 15. Oh, and it was the wrong layer. It's the hue and luminosity, not the hue and saturation. It's hue and saturate, hue and luminosity. There you go. Welcome backs. Which one of the lights? No, no, where's soft light? There it is. Beep, 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 beep. And then I think we're almost kind of semi-done-ish. On your feet? Which game? I mean, there's like 1,000 games, so it's like you're gonna have to like narrow it down to a specific one, two for. It's called. Oh, that's a game? What's it about? Do you like fight chameleons or something? Like you like is like a fighting game or something, or like you fighting with like I don't know. I'm assuming you fight with like mecha battle fights. Hide and seek where you blend with the props and paint yourself with the oh that game. Oh, that game looks fun. No, no, no. I love that game. Looks super fun to play. It's basically the clone of trying to you're basically are just trying to be like a put your artistical skills. It is kind of like prop hunt, but you have to like draw yourself super well, which I find kind of very fun because you can like do like dumb things to make it not work because I know a lot of artists I'm seeing are kind of playing that game, so it's just like a fun like how skillful is your skillful set when it comes to painting? The answer for me is not a lot because I am very much a very crappy painter. But it does look fun to give it a shot for anyone who wants to play that game. Mm. It honestly is kind of fun to. I wish it's funny just seeing like a game that I've seen like clips of it. Now that you mention it, I did see clips of it of like other like artists trying to like pertain the game and they're like they're never gonna see this me and like I don't know what clip I saw but they were like I'm gonna lock in for this piece, I'm not gonna make sure to mess it up or anything, and so they try to like like make sure it's like a perfect, somewhat like resembling piece. And the minute they did like a slight little, immediately they got capped. Like, and the thing is, the person was just standing right there, so they were like witnessing and just waiting for them to try and like finish their art piece, if anything. So it was just very funny of just the simple like at the end. I don't know what the clip was, but it was very, very funny. Duplicate. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Do I have a summer overlay? I don't think I do. I'm gonna Google search. To the Googles. Okay, that's not what I meant with summer overlay, but okay, so let's go with like no, okay, now it's just giving me overlays specifically for just like okay. Don't get the Twitch bit, just give me the specific one that is just a summary overlay, like something. Okay. There, that's what I need to do. Okay, that could work. Let's see if there's a pastel-y version. Is there a pastel? There is pastel. Da, 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 da. There we go. I'm gonna import. I'm gonna see one of these two either could fit, so soft light. Ooh, okay. Do I have like a something lighter or something, or is this the only ooh, nope, not that one. Hard mix? Nope. Okay, so I think the soft light is the thing. Where is it? Or where's overlay? This is overlay. This is soft light. All right, so that's the first one. So let's test number 2 for. So let's go to overlay. Ooh, case. Chat, what do you think which overlay looks better? Uh this one with like the orange coloring palette and everything, or this one with like the hold on, let me change the or this one. Oh, actually, let me see if there's another blue version of this because this is like a legit way too light for a color. I need something with a slight darkness, I just come to realize. That won't have the symbol on it because there's so many with symbols. I need a free one. Just don't give me the one with the symbols, please. Okay, that one just does not know. The orange one. The orange one? Chat, let me go back to the thing. This one? This is the first one, and this is the second one with like a 54% overlay or a 79% overlay. I'm trying to add like a second layer of like gradient on top of it just in case. So I'll add like a second staple to it. It gives me sunset vibes on the orange one. If I do a sunset one, that means I could change the background to be a more sunset-y color. So hold on. We're gonna keep that in mind. The background to where to change. No. Is this the one that has everything on it? No. Okay, this one does. Okay. I think there is like a sunset thing. Yeah, there is. There is. Or let's do a simple. Nope, I wasn't trying to do that. Okay, so we're gonna do. Okay, that's sunset. That's the sunset one. So what would it look like with the overlay? Because I already have too much orange. That's the thing. I might go with that. Okay, I might go with just the first one because I already have too many reds and orange. So I need to complement that with like a blue fur just to make it like complementary, you know? So though I do like the orange coloring thing, like overlay filter. I need like a blue filter to make it to I mean if it's coloring to make it all like the same, then I don't mind it. But at the same time, I don't want to make it blindingly orange. There's like I have to like balance it out. So let me find a different orangey something. Blue and yellow. That won't like okay, this might could work. Or hold on. Of course. Hold on. Gotta make its own PNG. Okay, choose the file. So it's always the tedious part of like doing this is just now a filtering effect because now you're trying to like figure out which one it makes it because the coloring is everything's fun. That's easy. The hard part is just figuring out the darn thing. So download. There we go. Import image color. Okay, and then let's do another. Okay, so this is the first one, and this is the second one. Honestly, I might go with this one. This looks way more funner than this. And this is just with soft light. What does the overlay tidbit look like? Okay, yeah, not gonna do overlay. We'll do soft light. Oop, oh, wrong lighting. What does darken look like? There we go. Insert Ash Baby meme. I should make an emote of the Ash Baby meme, honestly. I feel like it'd be funny just to have like a new emote with the Ash Baby or the fade and everything. So effects. So nope, none of these are the thing. Overlays. Which one has noises? Which one's noises? Where's the noise? There's noise. Oh, we're gonna have to call again. Chat, I'm gonna be right back again. So many calls today. All right, BRB again. I am getting so many phone calls. Holy molies. It was from my mom, and she was just telling me I have to pick her up soon, so that's why we're streaming technically this, so uh afterwards. So this will be the last thing, and then we'll raid into someone, if anything. Woo, woo. I don't know who to raid into, if anything, so yee. So overlay? No, darken. No, that makes it terrible. Multiply? No, let's do darken. No overlay. Do I have my cloud brush not here? Hold on. Cloud brush. Do da 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 da. Do, 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 do. Yay, it's free. Thank God there's a free brush I could use. But da, da, da. I thought I had a cartoon cloud brush. I guess I didn't. Or no, I have a regular, but I had a specific one I downloaded. But I guess just didn't download it? I guess. Alright, so let's see if we can go to now brushes and now download the clouds. There it is. Oop. Are these the hold on. Oh, they are. No, they are. Oh, hold on. She's calling me again. Oh my goodness. Why is my mom calling me? Hold on. Hold on a minute. Never mind. I guess she. All right. I guess she was telling me the time for me to pick her up. Uh, again. So, all right. So I guess we'll end slightly earlier than anticipated. I mean, to be fair, yeah. If anything, so there we go. There's a way to blur this. I feel blur, Gaussian blur. There it is. Uh, da-da, da-da. I tried to sleep. Oh, welcome back. The sleep wasn't successful, it seems. No worries, we're almost done. So after that, you can sleep as much as you want. And then that time. Oh no! I hope you're alright. You're alright, mate. Okay, and I think just gotta grab my logo again for anything. Grandcrab broke into everyone else scratching me. Oh no! I hope you're okay. Oh my Jesus, Louise, cat scratches are no jokes. They are scary. Okay, I don't. And I think we are done. So let me save this as. I found my windows open as I left it on scales on the tour. Oh no! Jesus, you sound like you are going through like an adventure. Holy moly. Like you was just going through like one bizarre thing after another bizarre thing. But oh hey evil! Coffee's bizarre. It for real, it just feels like a JoJo's bizarre adventure, essentially. Yeah, I think we're semi done with this piece. Now I just gotta export my little I guess the video format. I think we are good in terms of everything. I had one more image I was gonna like do a copy paste over, which I might like retweet over it or semi post it afterwards, but cats, well, cats do have claws, but never declaw cats because they need them mechanisms to defend and everything. There it is. And there we go. I think that will be it. We're just gonna have to like I'm gonna post this in a bit later and then I guess get a time lapse or video something. I have one more thing I was gonna legit try and draw, which is a meme photo that I had, which was in the thing. But I might just do it like afterwards or anything. But I think we're kind of good content with this for the summertime fun time feel time vibes, I guess. But yeah, we're good. So yeah, I did save this, right? Yeah. But I think this will be it for today. I don't know what else to talk. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow if my mom has like the car and everything. But I don't know what time tomorrow because I'm still in the middle of packing everything, so there might not be. I don't know if in the link it might be the last, so who's to say? But I'm definitely gonna post this like right after I found a good background musica for it. But yeah, thank you guys for joining today's little art stream. I know it's like a little long, but I mean somehow y'all stick around with it. It's kind of interesting. So uh I don't know who is also doing the arts and everything. I don't know, but yeah. Let me see if this is any moots live. Any mutuals I'm not like live into doing art in or anything. Ooh, Jelly's Jellywires live. Maybe I think you might as well hop on the art train if anything. Well, there's two art routes. We can either go like a general art stream, A, or B, we can do someone streaming what was the game that we mentioned about? What was it called? The Mecha Chameleon game thing. We can go either that or that. Technically they're both art. Technically they're both art if we go down that route. But could sell my arm, but yeah, all right. I mean, might as well make sense. It's an art stream technically. Well, let me make sure I get my uh image to be a links if somehow I get called for like uh to make into a link to copy, so I don't end up worrying. As it's sleep, hoping to. Well, hopefully you rest well, coffee. Think rest well. You rest well. You rest up well. All right, let's see if we can do one of this for this. Just in case. I'm getting my pre-early extra tax art ready if somehow I'm asked for our tax, if anything. I don't know if there's like a good uh, where's the freaking URL on this thing? I don't see the thing. Okay. By the time I do the thing, it'll be too late and I'll end up being super late. Swear, I gotta find like proper way to make image to be a link. Okay, so does this work? Uh, technically that works. I don't know. Let's try one more. Okay, that can work. That can technically work. All right. So let's find someone who is playing that game, Mecha Chameleon. And just I don't know, read into them if anything. And then when we find a raid target, we'll then I'll say my thank yous and everything. Meat's Meat's playing the game. We're into Meat Spud. If anything, so let's do the. So let me get my thank you. But thank you guys for joining today's stream. Well, I don't know the next time we'll stream within this week, but I know at least this week will be like the final time you'll hear or see me. I'll make updates when I can, but it will be a hot while until I stream, but I don't know. But if I cut out, then I cut out. So I'm just letting y'all know. But thank you guys for joining. Thanks to everyone who kind of popped in. We talked about like good food, bad food, all the food, discontinued food that should kind of stay in the kitchen forever or in the grave forever, and other bad things, but it was all good things. But thanks to Madre and Nina, Jason, Ishi, Gon, Auntie, Enkai, Coffee, GT, and Evil for just popping in and just vibing, and to anyone who was just also vibing in and lurking in within the streams. You make it super fun. You make it super enjoyable. If you want to see the final piece of this, like post it up immediately, follow my socials. I am everywhere. I'm on Twitter, and it'll be on Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok if given the chance. YouTube VODs if you want to see more of me art and everything. Check out my Ko-fi for updates. And if you want any art commissions from me, I do have art comms that are open. Check out my vgen if you want to get a nice, cool art commission thing from me, if anything. But yeah, let's get the raid message out the way. Let's get the raid message. So we're right into Meat Spud. They're playing the game that we were just talking about earlier, which is the chameleon base game, if anything. So we're gonna raid into him. So if y'all get y'all raid messages, you'll be able to earn points from what I've told. And that'd be pretty cool. So let me get the raid everything up and ready. Raid browser. So we're gonna stream and let's find him. There it is. Alright. I already got him. There you go. So everyone make sure y'all got y'all raid messages ready. And we'll hop into the goodbye screen, if anything. So if I could mouse. Oh wait, my mouse is forgot my mouse is being controlled with my pen as well. I completely forgot. Oops. Alright, there we go. Bam. Alright, but thank you guys for joining today's stream. I hope you have like a great like morning, afternoon, or night somewhere in the world. So let's get everyone get y'all raid messages ready. Alrighty. We're gonna raid into Meat. Hope y'all hope you have a fun time just I guess checking out his stuff and everything, I guess. Make sure you don't I don't know, don't embarrass, I guess, but yeah. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night. Thanks for tuning in, but it's time for this little fox to tune out. Alright, the broadcast ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, everyone, take care. Bye-bye!